And we are live. What's up, guys? Welcome to Fed Reacts. Today we're going to be covering the Travis Rudolph case. This guy, guys, this case is crazy. Let's get into it, man.
I'm a special agent with Homeland Security Investigations, okay, guys? HSI.
This is what Fed Reacts covers.
Defendant Jeffrey Williams, an associate of YSL, did commit the felony. So here's what 6ix9ine actually got. Racketeer conspiracy. This attack shifted the whole U.S. government. This guy got arrested for espionage, okay, trading secrets with the Russian John Wayne Gacy, a.k.a. the Killer Clown, okay, one of the most prolific serial killers of all time, killed 33 people. Zodiac Killer is a pseudonym of an unidentified serial killer who operated in Northern California. All these serial killers, guys, they really get off on getting attention from the media. Many years, Jeffrey Epstein sexually exploited and abused dozens of minor girls at his home. It was OJ working together to get Nicole killed. We're going to go over his past, the gang ties, so that this all makes sense.
We're back. What's up, guys? Welcome to Fed Reacts. Today we got a good one. We're going to be covering the Travis Rudolph case. You guys have been requesting this one for a long time. Angie has been getting swarmed on Instagram. Thanks to you guys on this one. So yeah, we're going to cover it. This one, the Michael Jackson case, you guys have been requesting quite a bit. Obviously, we still got a bunch of serial killers in the queue as well that we're going to cover for y'all. So rest assured, guys, we definitely get your DMs on our Instagram, Fed Reacts. Also, don't forget to check it out on Anchor. We're on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, all the platforms that you guys listen to podcasts. We're definitely there with Fed Reacts as well. Just search Fed Reacts. You can go ahead and, you know, listen to me while you're at work or whatever it may be. I know this podcast helps a lot of you guys pass the time. And I know a lot of you guys enjoy the true crime stuff because we're the best true crime channel on YouTube, goddammit. All right, we're going to go ahead and take over away from these makeup YouTubers that are out here talking about Jeffrey Dahmer while putting on eyeliner. That shit is very gay. But anyway, real quick, I'll hit some of these chats. We got Honey Bones goes, Salam, Myron. I love to paint and would love to send you a painting for your home. I'm in Los Angeles. Is there a P.O. box I can send to? Honey Bones, shoot me a DM on Instagram, Unplug Fit or Fed Reacts, one of those two, and I will give you a P.O. box. I don't have it handy. Fresh is the one that has that P.O. box, but thank you so much. I appreciate that. No Lie goes, would my credit score go down if I'm removed as an authorized user? I already got good card and I'm at 750. Much love. No, it shouldn't. Hopefully it shouldn't. But if it does, it is what it is. You probably won't go down by much because the biggest things that contribute to your credit score, guys, are utilization and paying your bills on time. That covers like 60% damn near. Mr. Ravis goes, I was hoping for Myron to react to this roasting session. Yeah, this is crazy. Law's researching this one, man. I was like, wow, y'all are going to enjoy this one. The testimony alone is clown world type shit. So, yeah. School Scooter. School Scooter. I see what you did there. Tardiness makes me angry, Mr. Gaines. L. Chris. Yeah, Chris is an L. IRS goes, Myron, I'm sending some agents to your location ASAP to make sure them boys haven't come after you. Hey, man, they probably will come at some point. If you are there, I'll tell them to listen at the door first. So if you're beating some cheeks, they don't interrupt you. I appreciate that, sir. Thank you so much. You're a good friend.
That was easy.
All right. And then we got here Slippery Beats. What took so long? Were you running through Angie? No, Angie is not here tonight, guys. I know you guys love Angie, but she actually she had to work tonight. So, you know, I think she's getting out in the next like hour or so. But yeah, she's working tonight, man. But anyway, guys, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and cover this case. You guys have been requesting this one for a while, so let's get right into it. And don't forget to like the video on your way and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. So who is Travis Rudolph, guys? Travis Rudolph, Travis Deontay James Rudolph, born September 15, 1995, is an American football wide receiver. He played college football at Florida State and has previously played for the New York Giants and Miami Dolphins of the National Football League, NFL. He attended Cardinal Newman High School in West Palm Beach, Florida. As a senior, he had 63 receptions for school records, 1,237 yards, and 15 touchdowns. Rudolph was rated by Rivals.com as a 5-star recruit and was ranked as the #1 receiver in his class. He committed to Florida State to play college football. And as you guys know, he ended up, I think, playing like 1 or 2 seasons with the Giants. And let's see here. Rudolph signed with the New York Giants as an undrafted free agent following the 2017 NFL draft. He was waived on September 2nd, 2017, and was signed to the Giants practice squad the next day. He was promoted to the active roster on October 9, 2017 after injuries to multiple receivers on the team. Rudolph recorded his first NFL reception in his Week 7 game against the Seattle Seahawks on October 22nd. 2017, Rudolph finished the game with 3 receptions for 32 yards. On September 1st, 2018, Rudolph was waived by the Giants. Okay, and then he played for the Miami Dolphins for a bit, or he was signed, for the practice squad on October 10th, 2018. However, he suffered a torn ACL on his first day of practice and was placed on the practice squad / injured list. God damn, that's an L. Then he signed with the Winnipeg Blue Bombers of the Canadian Football League on January 6, 2020. He was released on April 7th, 2021, which we're going to cover why he was released here in a bit, okay? And then obviously, as you guys know, on April 7th, 2021, he was arrested in Palm Beach County, Florida, and charged with 1 count of first-degree murder and 3 counts of attempted first-degree murder, okay? We're going to go through that here. But who was the stimuli for this? Well, it was his girlfriend here who was the one that called 3 individuals over after they got in an argument, which, you know what? I got a video here that kind of summarizes this for y'all. So let's go ahead and play this video, and then we're going to go ahead and look into his girlfriend. Let's run the clip.
I just heard a ton of shots behind me.
I just heard shots fired.
It sounded like 10 gunshots. It's a guy out here saying that he's just been shot.
April 7th, 2021. 911 calls for help flood into...
All right. You're probably wondering, who are these individuals here? These are the individuals, guys, that are about to pay our friend Travis Rudolph a visit and basically fuck around and find out.
Forget about it.
Dispatch around midnight.
Things escalated so quickly.
For the first time, Travis Rudolph talks about the night he says 4 men showed up at his front door.
And you guys are probably wondering, where did they show up exactly? Where they showed up, my friends, was right here. Okay. 599 Redwood Drive. This is pretty much where I'm almost certain this is the house right here. Okay. And you guys are going to see some of the surveillance footage, but you guys can see here at West Palm Beach, Florida. Not a bad neighborhood, upper middle class area. And this is Lake Park, Florida, but Palm Beach County. All right. So not bad area, obviously not an optimal place to get into a gunfight, which you guys are going to see here in a bit, but I digress.
Heard just a loud bang as if like the police was at the door.
In exclusive video, we can now see everything playing out on security
so you
cameras.
Can see here, 4 ninjas, 1, 2, 3, and a 4th one right there. Okay. Show up at the front door. Thank God for the Second Amendment, right, guys?
All happened within seconds. So my brother was the first one to get to the door, so I was worried about his safety as well.
Who is it? Where Travis at? Travis at?
According to court.
And if you guys notice there, as a friend pointed out to me, you can see that the brother comes out, right? And
as well.
Who is it? Where Travis at?
So here's the brother. He comes out and immediately closes the door behind him. Obviously instinct to protect his sibling.
Where Travis at? Travis at?
And deals with the 4 individuals. And he knows that it ain't going to be, he obviously knows that his brother and girlfriend got in an argument and these guys aren't there to, kumbaya and hang out.
According to court records, Rudolph and his then girlfriend, Dominique Jones, got into a fight earlier.
All right. So here's this girl right here, guys. Dominique Jones. Here's Travis prior to this incident.
That night.
Open this door, bro, because this got me. Dominique, stop.
Who are you calling it, bro?
Afterwards, she texted.
So hold on. Let's go back.
At night.
Open this door, bro, because this got me.
This bitch got me fucked up is what he basically said. I got y'all. Don't worry.
Dominique, stop.
Who are you calling it, bro?
Afterwards, she texted.
So the brother comes out. She starts beating on him. And just so you guys know, he did not hit her back. So now she texts her brother after the fact. Look at this. Oh, hold on. You can see here. Fake, boom. I didn't eat all day. And then later on, right, this was at 7:43 p.m. roughly. This is at 10:14. This is UTC time, guys. So this is obviously a bit later because this actually went down around midnight. Okay, and she goes, it goes here, Travis is a dead man walking. That's the brother says that, right?
Brother, Keyshawn Jones.
She goes, please go shoot his shit up. Yeah, pretty incriminating shit right there.
Evidence shows they both made threats towards Rudolph.
As soon as I came outside, literally, Tyler, he sucker punched me to my left eye. It was Tyler and Sebastian. It was kind of trying to corner me in. And Tyler, he had pulled out his firearm And during that time, Tyler pulled out his firearm. Sebastian was like, you messed with the wrong girl. You're going to die tonight. And then that's when I went back inside and grabbed my firearm.
All right. So, guys, this is all very important, right? Because what you guys got to understand is that when it comes to shootings, whether it's the police or a private citizen or whatever, you're not judged, okay, on 2020 hindsight. You're judged that what were the facts given to you at the time of a rapidly evolving moment where there's potentially life or death, right? How would a rational person have acted in that situation, okay? So if you got guys showing up at your house at midnight, right, after you had just had this argument with your girl and it's her brother, and they start hitting you and they're saying you're going to die tonight, demon time, all this other stuff, which you guys are going to hear some of that testimony later on, right? A reasonable person would believe my life is in danger. I'm probably going to be killed. And then on top of that, your brother gets assaulted as well during this situation, right? So he comes back out and he also sees that they came with a gun. So that means obviously, right? They're not here to mess around. So he goes and retrieves a rifle. It comes back out.
The fight spilling out into the street.
So he slips. Shout out to Florida, right? Because it's always raining here. So he didn't know. That's definitely a... right. Oh, my bad. Hold on. I didn't show y'all the clip. So he comes out, right? Let me rewind it for y'all. Sorry about that. So he comes out, right?
It was like, you messed with the wrong girl. You're going to die tonight.
And these are all very important facts, guys.
And then that's when I went back inside and grabbed my firearm.
So he comes back out, right? Shirtless, right? Because obviously had been getting attacked. Shirt probably got ripped at this point.
Fight spilling out into
he runs out and he slips. Shout out to Florida, by the way. He slips with the AR in his hand.
Street. The video shows Rudolph then running off his property with an AR-15.
I'll give him a pass there because it's always wet in Florida because it's always raining here.
I had to do what I had to do.
Still an L, but yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To protect me and my family. My brother was on the ground getting jumped by two of those guys getting kicked. So that's the reason why I went down the street. While they're all in their car, I see two firearms pointing at me and my brother. And I couldn't believe it. And it's just.
Bam, that's one of the firearms involved in the altercation, right? You got a Taurus. Not a fan of that gun, but that's a whole other conversation. With an extended clip. Extended magazine, excuse me.
A split decision where I just felt like it's either me and my brother or these guys.
You can see him shooting. You can see the flashes, man. Holy. You can see him. He's letting that ting sing, if you know what I'm saying.
That's you know what I'm saying, gonna get hurt.
Rudolph firing 39 rounds. The four men speeding off. I know people at home
and the car ended up getting disabled, by the way.
Are going to question, okay, he has an AR-15 and he fired 39 times. What's your explanation for that?
39. Holy. Yo. America, goddammit, America.
Can't even count how many times I shot, to be honest with you. I got fast reflexes. You know, I play football. And on top of that, I mean, I felt like I had to keep shooting.
Yo, shout out to FreshPrinceCEO in the chat. He goes, did Myron almost smoke someone too? Sir, we're on air. I'm going to plead, I'm not going to say nothing. I'm going to assert my Fifth Amendment right to silence. All right? Silence. If you know, you know. I'm be like Melly. Shh. All right? Let's get back to it.
Until the threat is no longer a threat anymore.
Did you really?
Also, guys, go subscribe to Fresh's channel, FreshPrinceCEO. As you guys know, and if you click on my channel, you're going to go ahead and see, right? Hold on real quick, because this is important stuff right now. If y'all go over to my channel, right? You're going to see his channel right here. Right here. So make sure to go subscribe to his channel as well. I'm subscribed to it. I know Chris is unsubscribed, but yeah, go check him out, guys. He's switching up the content. You got all these goddamn videos of me looking terrible, but it's fine. I appreciate it. Put me in all thumbnails, goddammit. I see what you're doing, sir. But yeah, shout out to my guy Fresh, even though I hate his soul. Where we at here? Go subscribe to his channel, ninjas.
Had shot somebody when that all happened?
No, I honestly didn't know I shot anyone. And my heart sunk. I was just trying to get them away from me and my brother, from killing us, really.
Sebastian Jean Jacques was shot
This is the guy, Sebastian, that was beating him up with the brother. He ended up dying.
and killed. Tyler
I mean, goddamn.
Fatality.
Then this guy who shows up with no shirt on.
Robinson was also shot but survived. Keyshawn Jones and Christopher Lowe were not hurt.
Would you do anything differently?
It was a matter of life or death at that moment that I had shot. And I'll do the exact same thing if it came down to it.
There we go. He would do it again if given the chance. And guys, we got 1,000 y'all watchers. So do me a favor. Please like the video. So yeah, guys, I mean, clearly, right? You get into argument with your girl. She beats your ass. She leaves. She texts her brother, which obviously these text messages came out during the trial, which we're going to talk about that, where she says, go shoot his shit up, blah, blah, blah. They're beating on you. They're beating on your brother to show up at your house at midnight. Yeah, you're going to, obviously defend yourself. So who is Travis Rudolph's girlfriend? Here she is, guys. Dominique Jones. Okay, all you need to know about the former NFL wide receiver's personal life. All right. So former NFL star Travis Rudolph is faced. Oh, let me enlarge this for y'all. My bad, dogs. Former NFL star Travis Rudolph is faced with a murder trial for a shooting incident from April 2021. The 27-year-old has been charged with 1 count of first-degree murder in connection with the death of Sebastian Jean Jacques in Lake Park, Florida. Okay. Last week, Rudolph's ex-girlfriend, Dominique Jones, was cross-examined for hours in relation to the murder case, which, by the way, we're going to play some of that cross-examination. Pure entertainment, guys. Pure entertainment. According to Rudolph's defense attorney, Jones is an out-of-work real estate agent. Fresh watching the show. Fresh will tell y'all right now, every girl in South Florida is a fucking real estate agent, man. It's hilarious. Like, they're all real estate agents. Like, and on my head, I'm like, bro, when's the last house y'all sold? They ain't selling no houses, bro. You know what they're doing? They're helping people find apartments. That's about it. But they're not really out here selling houses. All right. But of course, she's an out-of-work real estate agent, right? Anyway, she was also reportedly married to another man when she was in a relationship with Rudolph. Holy. All right. Jones also has a brother named Keyshawn, who was the guy that showed up with the hoodie that got his friend killed. That guy, remember him? That dude?
Stupid.
And what makes this even funnier, guys, is that she was angry that he was texting another girl. So hold up. Stop the show. She was mad and started hitting him and called her brother to go shoot his shit up because he was texting another girl. Meanwhile, she was married to another man. Holy. This shit is clown world, okay? I literally feel like I'm at a fucking circus right now, like. Think about that. You're out here committing adultery. You find out that the dude that you're cheating with has a chick that he's texting, and then you go ahead and you send your dumbass brother over there, hey, go shoot up his shit. Brother goes over there. Yeah, we gonna get him. We gonna get him. Next thing you know, fuck around and find out. Fucking. And then your boy.
Fatality.
Like, bro, gone. Just at the end of the day, just.
Flawless victory.
So anyway, Jones testified that she had texted her brother to shoot up his shit after she found out about Rudolph's apparent infidelity. However, she also admitted that she never intended for her brother and his friends to hurt the former NFL star despite sending the provocative text. Oh, yeah. Like, they just showed up with guns and they wanted to sing Kumbaya. Travis Rudolph's ex-girlfriend was questioned about what she found on the former NFL player's phone that led to them getting into a fight the night he shot a group of men. I was more hurt than angry, Dominique Jones said, about learning Rudolph had been cheating on her, which is, I don't even know how to respond to that, but let's play this clip, guys, from her cross-examination.
Why would you feel uncertainty if the relationship had changed course? Why did you care that he was down in Miami?
It's not that I cared. It's just that I just had surgery, so I kind of wanted comforting from him and him to be there a little bit more and things like that. So that's more of what it was.
Well, you had some concerns because the minute he stepped out of the house when DJ came home, you took it upon yourself to snoop through his phone, right?
I didn't snoop because he gave me the password. So I just...
Nigga. Bro, you guys enjoyed that? Yo, this cross-examination I'm about to show y'all is fucking entertainment, bro. This girl is difficult.
I want to clarify that.
Oh, hold on. He did not give you the password that day, right?
He gave it to me to let me know I can look through it whenever I wanted to.
Right, that he gave you that password months earlier on in the relationship, right?
Mhm.
Is that a yes?
Yes.
So this is not a situation where you guys are alone in his house. He says, hey, by the way, here's my password. Feel free to go into my phone. I'm going to go step outside. That didn't happen, right?
No.
Okay. So he walks out for a minute and you could not resist to take his phone, his personal property, go in, put his password and start snooping around, right?
Yes, because we were in a relationship and he gave me that password.
So have you snooped around in his phone on prior occasions with his password?
No, because I just had surgery, so I haven't seen him in I haven't seen him in a while.
So you were snooping around because you were.
I wouldn't use the word snoop.
Overruled.
You were snooping around because you were concerned about him seeing other women down in Miami. Isn't that the bottom line?
The bottom line is he was my boyfriend at the time. I haven't seen him in a month, and I was curious. That's the bottom line.
Okay. You didn't want to lose him, right?
Of course not.
And when Travis said that he found Kyla's body more attractive than yours, you became infuriated, right?
No.
You didn't?
No.
You weren't upset that he found Kyla more attractive than you?
No.
Stop the cap.
Why would you feel uncertainty if the
So okay, that's the end of the video. All right, so here, guys, is the actual police report. Okay, and we'll go through this thing real quick. All right, the arrest / notice to appear, as you guys can see here. Let me enlarge this for y'all so it's easier to read. We got here obviously the agency ORI number, which means the agency that was that arrested him. Okay, or originating number. That's what that stands for. Agency name, Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office. Agency report number 0621052821. Okay. Felony, obviously. Location of arrest. They didn't want to put where it was, but I showed y'all the address earlier. They arrested him on April 7, 2021, 2:54 a.m. And then obviously Rudolph Travis Deontay James. Paid date of birth, height. He's really not 165 pounds, but that's fine. They even got religion here, which is interesting. Complexion, I don't think it's dark, but that's fine. Build, medium, etc. So you go through all this crap, right? Driver license number, all this shit is in here, right? Here's the charges: first degree murder, firearm. Let me see if I can get the highlight here. Bam. Y'all see, you guys like my artistic skills. You guys are about to see some fire right now. Here we go. All right. So first degree murder right here, right, with a firearm. Attempted first degree murder, firearm, 3 counts. And then 1 count of first degree murder. Okay, well, just so y'all know, first degree murder would be considered like premeditated. Okay, which this is already a bullshit charge, but that's what they ended up charging him with off rip. Okay, and then obviously attempted because there were 3 counts because he shot at the other individuals that were in the vehicle, right? So, your signature of the arresting officer, Detective E. Vander Loon, and then you go into the probable cause affidavit, right? Which we're going to read this, as you guys know. Probable cause affidavit, what does that mean? They're going to outline all the facts in the investigation that led to them establishing probable cause to arrest. Now, you guys are probably wondering, okay, one more time, what is probable cause? Guys, probable cause is the threshold that you need to reach in the United States to make an arrest and also to indict an individual, okay? So they probably did it, which is probable cause, right? If I'm going to put it in layman's terms. And then an affidavit, which we've went through a bunch of these on this channel now at this point, whether it's the federal one where the criminal complaint attached with an affidavit, a search warrant attached with an affidavit, or a probable cause arrest affidavit, which the state typically uses or calls it. It outlines all the facts of the investigation. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get into the details and the narrative that the detective writes, right? So we're going to go ahead and skim through this and read this pretty quickly. It's not that long. It's only about 4 to 5 pages. Okay, it's pretty short. This is a shorter affidavit, right? So here we go. On Wednesday, April 7, 2021, approximately 1300 hours. So this is at around midnight, right, when the guys show up. West Palm Beach Police Department, West Palm Beach Fire Rescue responded to the area of 40th Street and Broadway Ave in West Palm Beach, Florida, 33407 in reference to a shooting victim in a vehicle. Simultaneously, detectives responded to the area of 586 North Redwood Drive, Lake Park, Florida. That's the address that I showed you guys earlier right here. Okay, I think this is the house right here, if I'm not mistaken. All right, because you guys can see here, this is the area where he came out slipping and sliding all over the place, right? And started clapping at them boys, right? Okay. in reference to another male suffering from gunshot wounds, which was later found to be related to the shooting victim at 40th Street and Broadway Ave. Upon arrival at 40th Street and Broadway Ave in West Palm Beach police officers found a black male later identified as, and we know his name is Sebastian, unresponsive in the front passenger seat of a black Cadillac XTS bearing Florida tag 846YYYY. Okay. Suffering from multiple gunshot wounds. Sebastian was pronounced deceased by West Palm Beach Fire Rescue at 2600 hours. So at 12:26 a.m., he was pronounced dead. So they literally looked at him. 13 minutes later, he's dead. Simultaneously, the shooting victim found near 586 North Redwood Drive was identified via FCIC, NCIC as such and such, right? And was transported to St. Mary's Medical Center in critical but stable condition. If y'all want, you guys can, if you guys want, I can go ahead and tell you guys what FCIC and NCIC is. Give me a 1 in the chat if you guys want me to let you guys know what it is. If not, let me know. I'm going to continue reading the affidavit. 1 in the chat if you guys want me to go over what FCIC, NCIC is, or 2 in the chat if you guys want me to go ahead and just continue reading the affidavit. I'll leave it up to y'all. Okay, I've broken down what NCIC is in the past, but I can go ahead and do it for y'all again if you want. Okay, looks like a bunch of ones. Okay, so NCIC, guys, stands for the National Crime Information Center or Index Center, something like that. And then the FCIC stands for Florida, right? Basically what the NCIC is, guys, is it is a database run by the FBI that has everything National Crime Information Center, NCIC, okay? And what NCIC, guys, is it's based, think of it as a national database that houses a bunch of different records. So when you're arrested, right, whether it's by a federal agency, a local agency, municipality, sheriff's office, whatever it may be, you're going to go ahead and get fingerprinted and mugshotted, right? When you get fingerprinted, they're going to put your fingerprints into NCIC, okay? And then that's going to generate an FBI number, okay? And this FBI number pretty much is generated with everyone. That's unique to them. It's unique to them because it's based off fingerprints. That FBI number is attributed to either an arrest record or a background check record, right? So me, for example, I have an FBI number because I went through a background check to get a clearance. So therefore, they fingerprinted me to get my clearance, right? So I have an FBI number. But there's also people that have FBI numbers that are for criminal cases, right? They've been arrested before, whether it was by NYPD, the FBI, Marshal Service, a sheriff's office, and hunky punk, whatever the fuck. There's going to be an FBI number generated because those fingerprints are rolled. They got put into NCIC. And then if you want to search an individual, right? So anytime you get pulled over on the side of the road, etc., what the police officer does is he takes your driver's license, he goes back to his squad car, types your name into NCIC and something also called NLITS, National Law Enforcement Telecommunication System, NLITS, all right? And NCIC is the federal version, NLITS is the state version, okay? And then some states, in this case, have something like this, where it's called FCIC, which is probably the Florida Crime Information Center, all right? So what they probably did was they took the individual's names, whether it's their driver's licenses, IDs, etc., typed them into the database, found out who they really were, and now they got them formally identified. But that's what NCIC is. So if I'm going to, summarize this for y'all, NCIC is the federal level National Crime Information Center, right? Which has all your federal shit. It's going to have, if you're arrested by the FBI, if you're arrested by the marshals, etc., it's going to be under NCIC. Now, if you're arrested by the state, you're going to go ahead and still be in NCIC, but you're going to have to go through NLITS to view that record because NLITS is the state version, National Law Enforcement Telecommunication System. NLITS also has driver license information, DMV information, etc. And then NCIC also has the federal level stuff. So basically, NCIC and NLITS work together like this, guys, okay? Without me going into super in the weeds. But you got the federal version, state version. They're tied together typically in one database. You go on NCIC to get NLITS information because NCIC is what houses everything. Cool? Hope you guys like that. Give me a like in the video. Give me a 1 in the chat if that makes sense to y'all. Give me a 1 in the chat if that makes sense, and then I can continue on. If not, then I can kind of rephrase it so it's a little bit more understandable. Awesome. Good. I'm glad that it makes sense for y'all. All right, cool. Guys, who else? All right, just so y'all know, who else is going to give y'all breakdowns like that? The reason why I know this shit is because I actually use these databases. I used to be an agent. I actually did criminal cases. I actually arrested people. I was actually out here doing this shit. So I know what I'm talking about. There's not much things I'm cocky about, but this is definitely one of them. So don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. That's the only thing I ask. You guys don't have to donate $1 to the stream. I only ask that you support the channel by liking the video, subscribing to the channel. All right. So it was transported to St. Mary's Medical Center in critical but stable condition. That was one of the other friends, as you guys know. All right. At the time of officers' arrival at 40th Street and Broadway Ave, 2 additional occupants of the vehicle were still on the scene, driver and rear passenger. The driver, if I'm not mistaken, guys, was Keyshawn, who is the brother of Dominique Jones. Okay. And speaking with such and such, he said that earlier this evening he had been spending time with the decedent, whom he referred to as Sebastian, decedent, which is the person that died, and blank at blank residence. When he was contacted by, this is probably his sister, Dominique, okay, I'll fill in the blanks for y'all, who told him that she had been in an altercation with her boyfriend, whom Keyshawn, right, we know it's fucking Keyshawn, identified as Travis Rudolph, okay? Keyshawn said that he has known Rudolph for approximately 1 year and has been to his residence before. Keyshawn said that after speaking with Dominique, he blank, blank, and blank, aka the 3 ninjas that he was with, drove to Rudolph's residence in blank mother's vehicle, with one of the guy's mom's vehicle, with the intent of speaking with Rudolph.
Stop the cap.
Why'd y'all show up with guns then? I digress. He said that no one in his vehicle were armed.
Stop the cap.
Blank said that upon arrival at Rudolph's residence, blank, all occupants of the vehicle exited the vehicle and knocked on Rudolph's door, at which time Rudolph's brother answered the door. He said that he asked to speak with Rudolph, and Rudolph's exited the residence along with Rudolph's brother, and Rudolph, whom said was immediately combative and confrontational. Well, you did show up at his house at midnight, so yeah. He said, and this is Keyshawn, remember guys, this is the statement from the brother. We know that. Obviously, they got to redact it to hell, but we know, we can read between the lines over here at Fed Reacts, goddammit. All right. Keyshawn said that Rudolph and Rudolph's brother started fighting with all occupants of the vehicle as their blank tried to stop them from fighting. Blank said that after fighting for several minutes, he told the other occupants to go back to the vehicle so they could leave, at which time he saw Rudolph re-enter his residence while his blank and blank remained outside. Blank said that, well, this is Keyshawn, that he entered the driver's side of his vehicle, entered the front passenger side, Sebastian, the person that died, right, entered the front passenger side of the vehicle, and he was under the impression that blank and blank had entered the rear passenger sides of the vehicle. Keyshawn said that he turned around before driving away, at which time he saw Rudolph running behind them, holding an unknown firearm. Yeah, that boy had that tang. Okay. Keyshawn said that he only saw Rudolph holding a firearm and shortly thereafter saw Rudolph shooting at the occupants of his vehicle. Yep, fuck around and find out, I guess, huh? Keyshawn said that he quickly fled the area and shortly after the gunshots began, said that he was hit. So blank started driving towards the hospital at a fast rate of speed. That's probably Sebastian. As they fled, he realized that Sebastian was not in the vehicle. Blank said that by the time he reached, I don't know if it was Sebastian actually, he said by the time he reached 40th Street and Broadway Ave, his vehicle ceased operating due to the damage sustained as he was trying to flee the area. And by that time, he was slumped over and unresponsive. This is Sebastian. He said at that time, he called 911. Y'all want to hear that 911 call? I got y'all. And this is the brother right here, by the way, guys, testifying in court.
And by stipulation.
All right, 5-0. Yes, sir. All right, states 5-0, 50.
Where's your emergency?
We need ambulance.
Who are you?
We're on 40th Street, and I don't know. We're in Northlake, 40th Street, and
Broadway?
Broadway, yeah, 40th Street, Broadway.
What's going on?
We have someone who's shot. He has a DSW.
He's shot?
He's not moving. Yes, he's not moving.
All
He's
right,
shot.
let me get him the line. 1 moment.
Please hurry.
Yeah, I'm dropping it now.
This is Dominique's brother, by the way, guys. This is the brother that showed up with the friends and, you know, was basically attacking Rudolph, etc. This is him. So And this is him on the stand, and this is him making the 911 call.
It's West Palm, 40th and Broadway. See a male shot. He's not moving.
Do we know where he was shot? What part of his body? I'm not sure. I can't tell. But he's not moving. And he's the only one that's injured there? He's the only one that's shot. Yes, please. Okay. We have help on the way to you. We're sending police and paramedics. And you say you can't tell where on his body he was shot, right? I can't tell. All right. And he's laying in the road Broadway or on 40th Street. 40th and Broadway. There's a gas station, abandoned auto park, something. 40th Street and Broadway. Okay, again, is he on 40th Street or on Broadway? We are on 40th Street and Broadway. It's the intersection. I hear police sirens. All righty. West Palm will stage for you. Let us know when it's
All right, no problem, sir. Did you see the person who shot him?
Travis Rudolph.
Sir, he pulled off?
No, his name is Travis Rudolph. He shot at him.
He said that shit ASAP. Travis Rudolph! He shot at us!
Travis Rudolph shot at him?
Yes.
Okay, is he black, white, or Hispanic, Travis?
Black.
What was he wearing today?
I don't even know. He came out the house in no shirt.
Okay, what house does he live at? He lives at 40th and Broadway?
No, he lives in Northlake somewhere. I'm not sure.
Off like Northlake and up like past Riviera?
Like Lake Park, I don't know. Please, I think
okay, I understand they're going to come help and the medics are around as well, but you're saying Travis Rudolph shot him here, so was he in a car?
He shot him around his neighborhood. He came outside with the gun and shot at him. Shot at us. He shot at all of us.
Okay, but where did that happen? You guys drove to this location?
Yes, we were trying to get to the hospital, and we came down the street, and the car stopped working.
Okay, Northlake. Are you shot as well, sir?
I don't think I'm shot. I'm not shot. Just him.
Okay, do you know Travis's address?
No, I'm not sure.
Stop the cap. You definitely know his address because y'all showed up there. And you were the driver.
Okay, so you guys were hanging out at his house. He came outside, shot at you guys, and you drove to this location?
We came to talk to him. He came outside trying to fight. We were trying to get to the car, and he went back into the house, got a gun, came outside. We were in the car driving away, and he started to shoot at us.
Okay, now, how many other people are with you right now?
2, and my son who was with us, I don't know where he's at. We drove away as soon as he started shooting. Yes, please.
Okay, you see the police?
Yes, we see the police.
All right, go ahead and flag them down, okay?
We flag them down. Please. Right here. He's in the passenger. Please. Oh my gosh, I love you, bro. I love you.
So, Sean, you okay?
Yeah.
And you guys can see here, that's a chain with his friend's picture there.
So now you recognize that call.
Yeah.
And obviously that's you seeking help for Sebastian, is that right?
Yes.
All right. Now, when you, after you made that phone call, towards the end of the call, we can hear you say, yes, please. Or do you recall who you're referring to, who you're talking to at that point?
Police officer.
Okay. So at that point, law enforcement started to arrive where you guys were.
Yes.
Okay. Do you know at this point, at the point where you're on Broadway and law enforcement starts to arrive, do you know where Tyler is?
No.
When law enforcement arrived at the scene, what did they do with you guys? Like, did they separate you and Chris?
Yes.
What happened?
Yo, what the fuck? Who's they, them is?
Bombocard!
Yo, man, y'all got no fucking chill in the chat, man. Holy. You got... Yo, what the fuck, man? You guys are fucking ruthless, bro.
separated us and then asked us what happened.
And did you tell them?
Yes.
Did you tell them that you had a gun that night and you took a gun over there?
No.
Did you tell them that you went over to the defendant's house to confront him about what he did to your sister earlier the previous day?
I told him I went to talk to him. Yes.
Did you tell
Stop the cap.
them that Tyler had a gun on him?
No,
And why didn't you tell him that?
because I didn't know he had a gun.
Do you recall who you spoke with?
Detective Vanderland.
I'm going to show you what is going to be State's Composite 12A through G. And Judge, I believe these are in by stipulation as well.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Y'all get the idea. Let's go back to the police report. So, so he called 911, which you guys just listened to that 911 call. Blank statement corroborated. However, he said that he had never met Rudolph in person prior to tonight and only knew him via social media. Detectives spoke with Blank at St. Mary's Medical Center, who corroborated the accounts given by both Blank and Blank. While there, Blank, Rudolph's Blank, identified as, I think this is Rudolph's brother, arrived and told detectives, oh, no, this is Dominique. This is Dominique. It's a she. Okay. That she had been in a physical altercation with Rudolph earlier this evening and had told her, Blank, who told her that he was going to go to Rudolph's house to speak with him. That's her brother. She said that she was not present at the time of the shooting. Upon arrival to Blank, deputies had already made contact with the residents and had conducted a safety sweep of the residence, at which time deputies noted there were multiple video surveillance cameras affixed to the surface and a monitoring system was observed inside the residence. Upon attempting to speak with Travis Rudolph, he immediately invoked his right to counsel and further questioning was not attempted. Don DeMarco for that. Don DeMarco. Guys, when the police want to talk to you, you say, nah, lawyer, I'm not talking to y'all niggas. Upon attempting to speak with Blank and their Blank, both invoked their right to counsel. Okay, that's probably the two brothers, right? While speaking to Blank, she spontaneously uttered that the situation was self-defense. Detectives were able to speak with a cooperating independent witness who told detectives that earlier this evening, he witnessed Travis Rudolph, whom he knows as the football player, in a physical altercation with his Blank in front of the yard of Rudolph residence. That's the video surveillance that we showed you guys earlier. He said that within hours of seeing this, he saw multiple people, to include Blank and Blank, in a physical altercation in the front yard. He confirmed that Blank was trying to stop their altercation. The cooperating witness told detectives that he saw all the participants run southbound on North Redwood Drive and then heard numerous gunshots. So he basically saw the fight between Rudolph and his girl and Rudolph and the brother and his four compadres, right? He said that he then saw Travis Rudolph return to his residence from the area of the shooting, holding a rifle. He said that he then saw Blank return to the residence, but he did not see Blank holding a gun. Based on the above, probable cause exists to charge Travis Rudolph with 1 count of first-degree murder with a firearm and 3 counts of attempted first-degree murder with a firearm. And there you go, signed by Detective E. Vanderland and named notary, public clerk of courts, etc. I guess this is the person that was witnessed in front of. This is the signature of the arresting/investigating officer, right? And then here's, like, I guess, an internal document for Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office arrests only. You can see here NCIC, FCIC, FBI, and in-state FDLE/stock. And then this, I guess, this shows like this is what they did, the page numbers. And then let's see here. Social Security bank account charge. I don't know what the fuck this is. This is some kind of internal document. This is strange. But anyway, y'all get, and then here's the booking number. So y'all get the idea, right? The affidavit, the arrest document, etc. Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and go into, we talked about this. We played the video that summarizes it. This is going to be the fight, right? With his girl before the shooting. And then this is her testimony. Matter of fact, you know what? Okay, yeah, we'll play this part. And then we'll play, actually, you know, we'll just play the full thing. We're not, well, I'll skim through it, but here's his testimony. Now, just so you guys know, okay? You guys are probably wondering, well, Myron, hold on. Why, okay, like, hold on one second. Why is the defendant testifying in a trial? Isn't it bad to put your defendant on the stand or your client on the stand? yes, normally, guys, you never want to testify. Obviously, you got the Fifth Amendment right. You have the right to stay silent and not say anything and or testify against yourself, testify in a trial where you are the defendant, because obviously anything you say could be used against you. So you have the right to face your accusers and also not to take the stand. However, one of the situations where taking the stand can actually help you is a case like this, a self-defense case, all right? As you guys know, in Florida, we have the stand your ground law, right? Which means you basically don't have a duty to retreat. And then we also have the castle doctrine, which also says in your home, you don't have a duty to retreat. Okay, it's a little bit more nuanced than that, but that's the, for purposes of simplifying this, that's what the stand your ground and castle doctrine basically are. All right. And he has both of these in this instance to a degree. Now, obviously, as you guys saw, the people were retreating. So there's an argument like, hey, you were chasing them down. You shot at them while they were fleeing. You don't have a self-defense argument anymore. All right. And we're going to talk about that in a little bit more detail. But we're going to go ahead and read his, we're going to listen to some of his testimony here. But in a self-defense case, this is one of the rare exceptions where it makes sense to take the stand. As you guys know, Kyle Rittenhouse, he took the stand in his case as well. Because only you really can give the intimate details as to why you used deadly force in a self-defense situation. This is why typically this is one of the rare exceptions where taking the stand in a case where you are the defendant makes sense. Self-defense cases. All right. So let's go ahead and run it.
15 minutes maybe.
All right. And what happened then?
I heard this loud banging, like constant banging, as if someone was like really trying to get your attention.
And real quick, guys, I only see 600 likes. Bro, we got 1,300, 1,400 y'all watching right now. Y'all could be anywhere else in the world, but you're here with me. Appreciate that. But like the goddamn video. All right? Like the video.
DJ did it a couple of days ago and showed us. Was it like that?
Yes.
Out loud?
Yes.
What happened next?
I remember my brother was the first one. He like darted to the door, like without any hesitation. Like he just went to the door. Okay. And
I'm speeding it up a bit, guys. I'll move it up to like maybe 1.5. If it's too fast, I'll slow it down.
I just thought at that moment that the threats were real, so I grabbed my firearm and I headed towards the door.
So your instincts kicked in that maybe this is real?
So this is when they basically first show up, etc.
Yes.
You think it was the police like your mom and brother testified, or you thought no?
I thought it could be possibly police, because that's something that usually the police would do. Like,
or you thought it was right?
Yes.
So you grabbed the gun from where?
I got it from my bag.
The
unarmed bag. Yes.
Was it fully loaded?
Yes.
And why didn't you take the handgun at the time?
I mean, it was just instincts. Like the first thing that I just grabbed, and it was the nearest thing to me, so that's just what I did. I grabbed that.
You went outside with it?
No. I looked up on the monitor. I remember when I ran around the corner, I looked up on the monitor, and I seen those 4 guys, and I noticed Keyshawn because he has this significant hairstyle, which was like a flat top at the time. And like I said, when I went out there, I put my firearm near the door.
Well, y'all saw his hair. I mean, that he's just trying to be polite about it. He just want to say, I know that bummy ass haircut he got,
which was the couch.
Why did you take it out with you?
I just felt like I could mediate the situation. I just feel like there's a time and place for everything, and all this was much of a confusion. So I just felt like I could mediate the situation. And it's like nobody wants to do anything in front of their mother. That's what I thought.
Nobody wants to do anything in front of you? You mean your mother?
Yes.
They wouldn't want to do anything?
Right. That's what I thought.
So his mom was there, it looks like.
You think once they saw your mom, that'd be the end of it?
Right.
You can calm everybody down?
Right.
All right. Could you hear what anyone was saying before you went outside?
Don't think I could hear them saying, like, where's Travis?
That's it?
Yes, that's it.
All right. So you put the firearm down. Do you remember where you put it?
I put it on the couch.
And keep in mind, guys, don't forget, his brother is the first one to go out there, right? So here in the clip, right? This is them coming up.
We can now see everything playing out on security.
You can see Keyshawn right here. This dude with no shirt on. You already know that these guys are here for business. They're wearing sneakers, sweatpants and shit. They're here to fight, bro.
Cameras.
This all happened within seconds. So my brother was the first one to get to the door. So I was worried about his safety as well.
Where Travis at?
That's Keyshawn saying all that.
Travis at?
According to court records, Rudolph and his then girlfriend, Dominique Jones, got into a fight earlier.
All right, let's go back to the testimony here.
And were you able to mediate everything?
No.
What happened?
Literally, I walk outside and I was going to approach Keyshawn, and I was going to say, I said, what's up? But before I even get the up part, the guy with the shirt off with the tattoos, he had sucker punched me in my left eye.
Bam. Yeah, and y'all saw him right there. He was in the back.
And
Know him at all?
no, that was my first time ever seeing him. Yes.
Never met him to your knowledge.
No.
Okay. How did he hit you?
He hit me as if he was trying to knock me out.
And that's important, guys, because you got someone like, so basically there's 4 guys show up at your house at midnight. One of them immediately hits you, and you don't know who some of these guys are. You know who one of them is because he's the brother of your girl, right? But you don't know who these other guys are. So obviously that adds a level of danger and suspense where someone might go ahead and act on that with deadly force, right? So I want you all to really take in this testimony, and I'll pause it here at certain parts to give you guys a little bit more insight, but keep in mind that put yourself in his shoes listening to this story, okay? Again, this is one of the rare circumstances where testifying as the defendant could work in your favor in a self-defense case, because you need to be able to take the jury through the events that transpired that led you to come to the logical conclusion in your head at that time, not 20/20 hindsight, of course, of what led you to use deadly force, okay?
Very hard.
Yes.
Did you see the hit coming or the punch coming?
No, he caught me off guard because, like I said, my eyes was directed towards Keyshawn because I was the only person that I recognized at that moment.
Which eye did it hit you?
So boom, you got a brother with 3 unknown assailants showing up at your house at midnight.
My left eye.
All right, what happens after that?
Right after he had punched me, it's like all those guys was like in unison, and they started like jumping me to basically they're coming from my right. So Tyler hit me from my left, and they started jumping me from my right to the driveway.
So
now, I don't know if you guys ever been jumped before, but it fucking sucks. I've been jumped before by 6 guys. I'll never forget that shit. Boston, February 1st, 2011. That was fucking 21st birthday. Got jumped right outside of a bar called Symphony 8, okay? In Boston. I think it's closed now. I don't think it exists anymore. But yeah, bro, that it sucks. You know what I mean? Obviously, I was able to fend them guys off. I fucked one of them up real bad. But yeah, bro, it is not fun. It literally feels like you don't know what's going to happen because you don't know. A lot of times you don't even know how many people are on top of you. I found out after the fact that it was 6 of them. I thought it was like 2 or 3, but it was more. So, yeah.
Someone jumping on you?
Yes.
You ever experienced anything like this before?
No.
You wish you had your firearm at that point?
Yes.
Would have got scared?
Yes.
Left?
Yes.
How'd you get him off you, or did you get him off you?
I remember my brother coming in, and he pretty much helped me out a little bit. So yeah.
What do you remember? Let me ask you this, but going back earlier.
Here, y'all want a little bit of fun? You want to see where Myron Gaines got jumped? Right here, guys. I'll show y'all. This bar right here. It's called Westland now, right? But this place used to be called Symphony 8 back in the day. All right. And I'll never forget this shit. It's cold as hell. I'm coming out. I'm sober. I didn't drink at all this night, right? I was, as you guys know, I was an athlete in college. And I never did a drug in my life, and I didn't drink like that. And at the time we were training, and it was a Saturday night, February, I think it was the night of February 1st going into February 2nd, 2011. And I'm coming out. I'll never forget this shit. So one of my buddies was there with some girls. One of the girls liked me, right? And I was like, yeah, I'm about to smash. Yeah, this is going to be lit. Because we had been like, I had just not had time to get with her because I trained all fucking week. So Saturday night was our only night, right? So I go get my buddy. He's with his chick. The other girl that likes me is there. And then I go with my buddy. So me and my buddy go into this place to pick up our third guy. And these 2 girls are there, right? And then the guy that I came with, I think his girlfriend was also like supposed to meet us here. So I go to get the chick that likes me, right? And I notice that there's like 6 dudes like staring me down, random. And they weren't college students because this is a college bar, guys. This is right on campus at Northeastern University, right? Like if you, Lee, this is bringing back a bunch of memories right now. We're going down memory lane. All right. So just so y'all know, right? I used to be, oh man, to bring us some good memories back. So you go all the way down this road, right? Oh, man. All right, you know what? Hold on. Stop show. Give me a 1 if y'all want me to continue on with the story, or a 2 if you guys want me to just get back to the case. Because I'll be honest with y'all, this could digress us quite a bit. And I don't want to fuck this one up. All right, so give me a 2 if y'all want me to just get back to the case. Give me a 1 if y'all want me to really go through with this story. Because I just realized that this shit might take a bit. All right. Okay. Damn, y'all niggas want 1s. You guys want to hear this story, huh? All right. So, yeah. So this is, man, I'm going down the fucking stomping grounds right now. This is our house right here. This is, oh, they closed this. Hold on. Damn. They closed it. This used to be a bar right here called Our House, man. This is where you would always go at the end of the night to go pick up the chick that you were going to smash for the night. And I never forget, they used to play at last call, because Boston's lame like that, at 1:45, 1:50. They turn the lights on. They play that fucking thing. Just a small town girl living in a lonely world on a midnight train. That whole shit, right? They play that shit every single time, right? So this all is college students, just so y'all know. All this shit is college students, right? And right here, okay, now you're on campus at Northeastern, right? This is the Stetson-East. This is the cafeteria right here. I used to go to that shit all the time with the team. But anyway, going back to what I was saying, right? Here's Symphony 8. We got to go back to Symphony 8. So I'm coming out, right? And I got my chick. I got my teammate who was drunk as fuck, wasted. And then I got my other buddy that I came with, right? Because we had been coming from a house party, but we didn't drink that night because we had like a workout plan or some shit the next day. So we go to pick up these girls, and then my boy that I came with, right? His chick, I think, was like gonna meet us here, right? Now, mind you, it's February. It's cold as hell, all right? And there's snow everywhere. So in Boston, right, there's snow banks all across this shit, right? There's snow all over the place. And remember those 6 guys I told y'all about? They're in there, and they see me take this girl, and they're pissed, right? They're pissed because they see me take this girl and her friend, the girl that I was gonna get, and then the other one that was with her. So I walk out with my drunk friend, right? I have him in my shoulder and shit because he's fucking wasted, guys. Like white girl wasted, like, don't remember, he's fucking dead, right? And then my other buddy, he's in the bar talking to a chick, the guy that had come with, right? He was actually one of them boys. Right? So none of y'all could go ahead and say I'm racist. But anyway, he's in the bar talking to them girls. I'm walking out with this drunk ass again, 2 girls. So I come out. I'll never forget this shit. Walk out right here. They're lined up. All right here. 6 of them. Right? Or 3 or 4 of them. Right? And it ended up being 6 at the end because my friend came in after the fact. But it was 6 of them total. But there's like 3 or 4 of them blocking the entrance, right? Because as you're coming out, everyone's like here, right? So they see me come out. Mind you, I'm like with me and maybe 3 other black guys in this fucking place, okay? I stick out like a sore thumb, as y'all know. I'm 6'3". I got a unique look, I guess. Fucking people don't know what the fuck I am, etc., right? So I come out and they're like, oh, you're such and such. And I was like, excuse me? I don't know what you're talking about, right? Because I already know that they probably want some problems, so I'm trying to defuse this shit. It's multiple of them. I got this drunk-ass dude on my fucking arm, right? And the girls. Actually, matter of fact, the drunk dude, now that I think about it, I'm remembering his name now. His last name was Ruben. It was a setup, guy. No, I'm just kidding. So anyway, I got him, right? I'm holding him. 2 girls are with us, right? So I come out with him, and the guys are surrounding, right? And I'm holding him, so one of my arms is like this, and the girls are right next to me. I'm like, who? Like, there's like, are you such and such? I was like, what are you talking about? Blah, blah. And I'm trying to defuse the situation. Next thing I know, bam, hit from the side, okay? I don't know who the fuck it was. One of them hit me. All I remember is, and mind you, I'm sober, right, guys? I remember grabbing the dude in front of me, pulling him into me, and I just started beating the shit out of him, right? Beating the fuck out this dude. And I felt something watery on my knuckles, so I know I made him bleed. We fall into and then some other guys grab me from the back, pull my jacket over my head, and I'm still swinging, hitting them. So I like, because I had a North Face jacket on. I had a puffer jacket, and then I had a North Face jacket over that was a rain jacket because it was raining too. It was cold as fuck. So they pull the jacket over my head like this with the hood. I'm still got with this hand free. I grab this guy, and I just know I'm hitting him, right? So they push me and the other guy into the fucking snowbank. So we fall into the snowbank right here, right? Fall into the snowbank. All I know, I'm on the floor. I'm like this, hitting the fucking dude. And I can feel my back getting kicked and shit like that, right? And I'm like tucking my head, I'm tucking my head. I'm just like boom, 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 right? And all I hear is, get the fuck off my friend, right? My boy who was inside talking with that girl, he comes out and he sees the shit, right? Because I had a very bright North Face jacket. I'll never forget the shit. It was like yellow and gray, but it had like these like lines on it. because I used to use it to run all the time. So when you run in Boston, there's crazy drivers. You need to have a jacket that's like that's really neon and shit. So it was very bright. So he sees this shit going on. He starts pulling them off and shit like that, right? Now he pulled like 2 or 3 of them off of me, and then I get up and I see one of them like hit him. So I go fucking chase after that guy, and they all run off. They fucking boom, gone, right? And the girls, right? This is why women are fucking useless in fights all the time. I tell y'all, like, don't even bother, right? They're in the girls that were there, right? The drunk dude's on the fucking corner, right? He's fucking dying, Ruben, right? And the girls are screaming, "Oh my God, call the cops!" Ah! Right? And my guy that had pulled them off, that got punched, when I chased after that other guy, my boy that pulled all these guys off of me, I'll be forever indebted to him. His name is Ezra Mitchell. Good fucking guy. Good fucking guy. He was my teammate back in the day. Give him a shout out, because I would have got fucked up even more if he didn't fucking step in. So I got to give him a Don DeMarco. Real talk. So he pulled like 2 or 3 of them off of me. And then I remember getting up, and one of them punched him, and I chased after that motherfucker, and he ran. They all ran because the sirens were fucking coming. Because at this point, it was obviously like a whole scene going on here. Because mind you guys, there's probably like easily let out like 50 to 100 people seeing this shit. Just so y'all know, like 50 to 100 people seeing this shit. So yeah, that's that's what went down. So shout out to Ezra if he's watching this shit, or if anybody sends this clip to him, shout out to him. He definitely fucking, it could have been really bad. And then Ruben, I ain't gonna say his first name because I don't want to fucking shame him. He was drunk as fuck. He felt so bad the next day. But yeah, I was with 2 of them boys, if y'all know what I'm saying. And one of them definitely saved me from getting fucked up even more by pulling those guys off of me. And he got punched in the face for it too. So shout out to him. Another guy was way too lit. And then I didn't smash that night. God damn it! I did not smash that night. Give myself the L on that one. Apparently, getting jumped never doesn't arouse girls. Even though I put up a damn good fight, but I guess, yeah, I was just because I told the girls after the fact, like, yo, just get the fuck out of here. And I had stayed back and gave a statement to the police, right? So I told the girls, get out of there, blah, blah, blah. Gave a statement to the police with Ezra shit. We try to describe the guys the best we can. I just remember it was like 6 white dudes. That's all I remember, 6 white dudes. Regular looking white dudes, but I knew that they didn't go to school because this bar, right, used to be called Symphony 8 back in the day. This is a bar that all the athletes used to go to. The hockey players, the rowers, the fucking basketball players, we used to all be in this bitch. And well, it doesn't exist anymore. But yeah, none of us were 21, goddammit. None of us were 21. And it was funny because I finally turned 21. It was my 21st fucking birthday. And I was able to get in that bitch the right way for the first time. And what ends up happening, I get jumped by 6 dudes. So there's your story, guys, of when I got jumped. But yeah, man, this brings back a lot of fucking good memories. Because just so y'all know, let me show you how close this was to campus, right? Is there still a Whole Foods in this thing? There was a Whole Foods right across the street, I remember. I used to go there. Yeah, here, yeah, they're right here. See, Whole Foods is still there. Okay, yeah. So this is a Whole Foods. Here's the Symphony 8, right? Or what's called Westland now, which is kind of gay, or whatever, right? And then campus, just so y'all know, just to show you guys how close this was to campus, right? Here's Huntington Avenue. This is Mass Ave right here. This street right here is Mass Ave, right? And this actually, if you follow this road, this takes you all the way to MIT. This takes you to the bridge that will take you to MIT. And I know this by heart because I used to, God damn it, what the fuck? I used to run this route. I used to do an 8-mile loop that I used to do, and this was on the route. And this would be like towards the end. So every time when I was at the end of my run, I'd be negative splitting that bitch. For all my endurance athletes, you guys know what I'm talking about. I'd be running down this way, right, to finish off the run because I'd be coming back at the end. I'd start coming up this way, and then I'd come back the same way. And then I'd always end the run right around here. Come here. You go on Huntington Ave, right? This is the street for Northeastern, right? Man, we're really going down memory lane in this bitch tonight. Holy. This is Myron Gaines' old stomping grounds right here, right? So you keep going, right? The Symphony Liquor still here? Yeah, it is. Yeah, wine and spirits. This is where I used to get all my booze, goddammit, when I was in college. And the rare time that we would actually throw a party or we'd drink or whatever, I used to come in here and buy like 7 beer balls, bro, for our parties. Let's see here. So yeah, right here. So now you guys can see, here's campus. This is Northeastern right here. Now you're getting into Northeastern land, right? This old YMCA here. And then this is Northeastern right here. So I would finish the run right here. Bam. Is this it? No. This is right next to that cafeteria I showed y'all earlier. Hey, y'all said you guys wanted this, so I'm going down memory lane with y'all. Okay, I'd end the run right here. Bam. Marino Fitness Center. Okay, this is the gym. This is the Marino Center right here. And then Qdoba. Not as good as Chipotle, but I used to come here every now and then. Actually, the better burrito place, y'all, I'm about to put y'all niggas on right now. This is where you will go if you want good burritos. Is it still here? Oh! Gay! They got rid of it. Yo, there used to be a Boloco right here, bro. A Boloco burrito. Damn, be good. Man, El Northeastern. God damn. Yeah, there used to be a Boloco right here, bro. And I think it used to stand for Boston local burrito place or whatever. Yeah, it was way better, man. God damn, that's trash. Wow. And then this used to be Aubon Pond. So this used to be Aubon Pond. I think this used to be a Boloco. But yeah, y'all can see the treadmills and shit like that. This is the Marino Center. This is the gym. And then here, y'all want to know where the athletes trained. This is where the athletes trained right here. That's where I used to go. This is the Cabot Athletic Center. Cabot Athletic Center. This is where the athletes train. There's the rowing tanks, gym in there, all that shit. So yeah, I used to go in there. And then this is Snell Library right here. This is where I used to go to, study and shit. Only person not on Adderall, by the way, because everyone else was on fucking Adderall, losers. Let's see here. Damn, man, this brings back memories. And then this is where I used to get picked up. Right, before we went to practice, there'd always be like a van that come because our boathouse wasn't on campus; it was all the way on Soldiers Field. Oh damn, they let you get on campus. No, this is campus right here. And then this is the station, Ruggles train station. Okay, and the other end of this is Roxbury, which is the hood. But yeah, this is the campus, man. Damn, this is Myron Gaines' old stomping ground. Why they got this shit blurred out? What the fuck, man? What? Lame. Anyway. What the fuck? Yeah, this is Forsyth. And then this old ass building right here. This building right here used to be here forever. I don't know why they haven't knocked this shit down, bro. This building is trash. I remember I had a few classes in this building. Holy, bro. Look, this still got Ace. Like, what the fuck is this shit, man? Northeastern, you bastards. You guys over here charging dudes. When I went to school, it was like $40K per year. I know they're charging more now, and I don't know how. Bro, this building is trash. God damn, it's still there. Damn. I used to live in this building right here. This is where I used to live in the summertime when I'd have summer classes because I was behind on credits a little bit. I ain't gonna cap. Right here. Is this Willis? Yeah, it's called Willis, I think. Yeah, man. I used to live in this building right here. This is one of their older ass buildings too. I remember that shit back in the day. And then here's another building I used to live in. Right here. What the fuck? Frozen hoagies. Man, Northeastern getting soft, bro. What the fuck is this shit? Damn. Right here. This building. God damn it. West Village F right here. I also used to live in this building. So, yeah, man. This brings back a lot of good memories, bro. Real talk, man. God damn. All right. Well, let's get back. Let's get back to the case. I'm gonna have to put it. The guys, timestamps will be in here. Don't worry. I'll make sure that I separate all this for y'all. But you guys, the point. How did we get here? Okay, rewinding. We got here because I was explaining to you guys that getting jumped sucks. Okay, that's the whole reason why we even got there. Getting jumped sucks, and I remember that shit vividly in my head. It's something that never leaves you. All right. So I definitely feel where he's coming from talking about getting jumped.
In the night, did you ever slam Dominique to the ground twice?
No, never.
Give me ones in the chat if you guys enjoyed that story time. Okay, I could definitely take y'all through more story times in the future, but I don't want to take too much time up in this podcast. We're already an hour in. We still got some more to cover. So give me ones in the chat if y'all like that. And if you guys do like it, do me a favor, like the goddamn video, support the channel, subscribe. Y'all getting some insights into MG back in the day. And yes, guys, I could give y'all more Boston. I got so many Boston stories that I could tell y'all, man. That's why one of my favorite cities. I know that city like the back of my hand, bro, because I used to ride my bike everywhere in that bitch. So when you ride your bike, it forces you to learn the geography of the city.
Never did that.
When you were trying to get her off you on that video, did you put your foot down so she would actually stop hitting you and fall down?
No, I don't recall that.
How did she fall down? Was that you slamming her?
No, I didn't slam her. I thought she slipped because it's sometimes that pavement right there is slippery, and I think the grass probably was slick or something. I don't know how she fell.
Bounced right back up?
Yes.
She said there was something blocking.
And you see, guys, that he's not a liar because he even slipped when he ran out. So
in the view, when Ms. Perlette was questioning her, that was blocking the video, you couldn't really see her slamming you. She's saying you still slammed her.
No, I didn't slam her. Not one
By
time.
the shoulder and something with the leg. Did you ever do anything like that?
No, I definitely tried to grab her arms and so that she can stop swinging on me because she was in a rage.
You ever slammed her to the ground?
No.
And anything you did touching her that was in defense of making sure you didn't get hurt?
Correct.
All right, so what's your mom doing during this time period? Is she saying anything?
Oh, yes. You talking about once we all started fighting?
Yeah.
Yes. During that time, my mom, she's like, you guys, please go home. Like, you guys are on camera. Please just go home. Stop, you guys. Yeah. Things like that.
Is your mom pretty much an emotional wreck?
Yes.
Before this incident happened?
Correct.
Did you think she could even ever come into a courtroom and talk in front of people?
No.
Are you shocked that she was able to do that to her?
I was definitely shocked.
Guys, the reason why the defense attorney is asking him if he slammed her is because she tried to allege that he slammed her. That's why. So that's where that whole slam situation came from.
Okay. All right. So did you see any weapons at this point? Any guns?
Which, to keep it 1,000 with y'all, if he did slam her, he would have been fine because she was attacking him. So he could argue self-defense, right? I tell you all the time, bro, it's not appropriate to hit a woman, but some guys will. Equal rights means equal lefts. Some guys are literally chomping at the bit to punch a chick for hitting them, bro. So I tell women all the time, told my sister this shit, told girls that I care about, yo, never hit a man. I don't care how mad you get, because there are dudes out there that will literally love to cock back and fucking hit you right in between the fucking eyes and knock you the fuck out for hitting him. He'll give you that equality that you asked for. So yeah, don't do it.
No, not at this point.
The fight that was going on, was it one-on-one?
No.
Tell us about that.
It was a bunch of back and forth. Sometimes it'd be 2-on-1, sometimes it's 3-on-1, 4-on-1. You know what I'm saying? Between me and my brother.
How were they fighting with you?
They was like trying to hurt us really bad, like trying to kill us. I took it as they was trying to kill us. They kicking us, punching us. I got choked one time, everything.
Okay. And were they saying anything to you during this battle?
Yes, they said, we on demon time. Y'all gonna die today.
And what did that mean to you, demon time? You know about that?
Like, they basically, like, they don't, excuse my language to jurors, but they basically saying that I don't give a fuck about nothing. I'm coming to handle my business.
Bro, they're like, I'm on demon time. Like, bro, come on, man. It's hilarious, by the way, how and by the way, this is his defense counsel asking him these questions. This is direct examination, which direct examination is when you question your witness, right? So if the prosecution brings on a witness, whether it's a law enforcement officer or a witness that's testifying against the defendant, etc., that's direct examination. Then cross-examination is when you ask questions or cross-examine a witness against your team, if that makes sense, right? So in this case, this is direct examination. And then when the prosecutor questions him, right, which is why you typically never want to take the stand, that's going to be considered cross-examination, right?
Is that a new term, demon time?
Yes.
I never heard of
it. Is that a new term, demon time? I've never heard of it.
That's why I was asking.
Yes.
All right. Did anyone ever ask you to apologize for allegedly slamming your girlfriend?
No. Like I said, when I had stepped outside and I said, what's up, before the up part, there was no talking. I got punched and now I'm getting jumped. And now me and my brother is fighting for our lives.
They weren't there to find out your side of the story.
No.
They didn't care.
No, they didn't.
Sort of like the police, huh?
Right.
Sustained.
So you're in a fight now. How long does it last? Do you know, or does it just seem like a long time?
It seemed like a long time. I remember I was like out of breath, especially after I got choked. So it seemed like a pretty long time to me.
You're an NFL player. You can't beat up 3-4 guys?
Nah, I mean, them guys knew what they was doing. Like I felt like I couldn't get the upper hand, nor my brother. So.
Right. Did you lose sight of your brother at times?
Yes.
Tell us the best you remember after the guys jumped on top of you. What do you remember after that?
I remember, like I said, it was at one point in the driveway I was getting choked by Tyler, I believe. And my brother had came and like got him off me.
You say Tyler, that's the guy without.
Yeah, the guy without the shirt.
You know his name now, obviously.
Yes.
Okay.
And then after that, like I was trying to like distance myself.
I'm on Demon Top. Stop lying, prosecutor. You bump Dirk, throw that mask on. You better blast.
And I remember I went from
Yo, man, y'all are hilarious, bro, in this chat, man. Fed reacts, man. Fresh and Fit, Fed reacts like, y'all, yeah, literally the best chat ever, man. Niggas out here saying L Sips and shit like that. Like, come on, man. Oh, man.
like the bottom of the driveway to east. It'll be east. From looking from outside my house, I went east and
towards Mr. Estes' home or away from his home?
Away. It'll be away from Mr. Estes' home.
Okay.
And I remember at some point I get near the palm tree with the bricks around it.
What happens?
During that time, it was just me, Tyler, and Sebastian, and they were kind of trying to like angle me in. And when they was trying to angle me in, Sebastian was saying, "You fuck with the wrong girl. You finna die today." And then simultaneously when he was saying that, I seen Tyler. He pulled out a firearm from his right pocket.
And where did he point it at?
I didn't give him a chance to point it at me. When I seen him pull out his firearm, that's when I went inside to grab my firearm.
Immediately.
Yes.
Ran in.
Yes.
There's some testimony that someone said you were going to run in. They said, "What are you running in your house for?" Before that happened, would that ever happen?
No, that's false. That never happened.
Okay. So Tyler pulls the gun. Do you remember which pocket he pulls it, or not?
From his right pocket.
Does he point it, or you don't even see him point it?
I don't see him pointing because, like I said, at that time, as soon as I see him, pull his firearm, I reacted and I went inside my house. Like I ran
Bam. So obviously, right, what would a reasonable person do?
to my house. Yes,
Was it a matter of life and death even before that, in your opinion?
most definitely.
Did you have a chance to get a firearm even before that, or no?
No,
How about your mom? Did you know where she was at that point?
no, I lost sight.
I know some of you guys are asking, like, yo, is he behind bulletproof glass? No, guys, it's because, obviously the fucking scamdemic that we went through. So at the time, there were, social distancing and all that other bullshit. So that's why the glass is there.
Like I said, during that time, I lost sight of my mom and my brother. So
Know where they were? Your mom and brother?
no, I knew they was outside, but I just didn't know where they were.
So you run in the house, right?
Right.
What do you do then?
That's when I came outside and I slipped, like you guys seen in the video. And I noticed Tyler was near my mom, so I approached Tyler.
Start shooting?
No,
I mean, do you have any problems loading the gun?
no,
Pulling the slide back?
no.
Was it already in the ready position?
Yes, it was already one in the chamber.
Just like you have your handgun too?
Correct.
Okay. Is that the way you were trained?
Yes.
So no problems loading it?
No,
You start
That's what you call duty carry. You always got one in the chamber, man.
shooting at Tyler?
no.
Your mom testified in this video about her grabbing you. What happened there?
She said no, Travis, no, Travis. I remember she said no, Travis, no, Travis.
Tried grabbing you or stopping you?
I can't recall if she tried to grab me, but I remember her saying like no, Travis, no, Travis.
Could you have shot Tyler
Yeah.
at that point if you wanted to?
Yes, most definitely.
Right in front of you?
Yes.
Was he attacking your mom?
No,
Attacking you at that point?
no,
Attacking your brother at that point?
no,
There may have been a couple other people in that video frame. Do you know who they were?
no.
You're more focused on Tyler?
Yes, I was more focused on Tyler because that was the guy who I seen pull out the firearm near the palm tree. So
Your brother testified he had a gun pointed at him. Did you see that?
no, I didn't see that.
Did you lose sight of your brother during this melee?
Yes.
And just so you guys know, right, real quick, just as a reminder, right, who the individuals were again, right?
Also shot but survived.
This is Sebastian, right? Oh,
Keyshawn
hold on, my bad.
I honestly didn't my brother. I'm killing.
Robinson was also Sebastian Dean.
All right, Sebastian, this is the guy that died. Long hair right here on the left, right? So that's Sebastian.
Jock was shot and killed. Tyler Robinson
Tyler was a shirtless guy. He's the one that he said that he saw with the firearm.
was also shot but
He looked like he came to be busy anyway. Look at him. Tattoo on the chest, no shirt on. What the fuck, bro?
survived. Keyshawn Jones and Christopher Lowe were not hurt.
Okay, so, and then Keyshawn, as y'all know, right? This is the brother of the girl, right, that was called him, that started the bullshit. And then this guy is a friend. This is a dude with the gun. This is a guy that got shot and killed. I think that he got shot too, but he survived, this dude, Tyler.
Also shot but survived.
Yeah. All right, so let's get back to it.
All right, so your mom's just saying stop, right?
Correct.
What happens then?
I remember Tyler was like, "You got that, you got that, you got that," and after that,
That mean to you, like, don't shoot me?
yes, that's how I took it. Or I don't know, maybe he was trying to throw me off or something. Like I can't really testify on his behalf, but that's the only thing I can think of.
You didn't perceive a threat from him, did you, at that point?
No, not at that point.
Did you know where his gun was at that point?
No, I didn't see a firearm at that point.
He pointed at you, you shot him then?
Correct.
That didn't happen?
No.
All right, so you didn't perceive a threat from Tyler?
Correct.
You let him go?
Right.
Where's he go?
He started running in the direction which was south. Redwood. He started running towards where it happened to be their car, I guess.
Did you know that car was there?
No, I didn't know. I didn't know where they parked that. I was confused the whole time when we was fighting. Like, how did these people even get here? So.
Was there plenty of parking in front of your house?
Yes.
Side of your house?
Yes.
Across the street from your house?
Yes.
All right. So Tyler is running and walking. How's he getting to the car?
He's running.
You try to shoot him as he's running?
No.
Why not?
I mean, he wasn't a threat to me at that moment.
All right. And What do you do after your mom tells you to stop and he's running? What do you do?
When he started running, he drew my attention to my brother being down the street.
How far away do you think your brother was from you?
I would say at least 200 feet away.
200 feet?
Yes.
3/4 of a football field, or?
Yes.
All right. Is it dark in that area from where you're standing?
Yes, it was dark.
But you can still see him?
Yes.
How's your eyesight? Pretty good?
Yes, it's really good.
Your mom's eyesight same as yours, or you don't know?
I think I got better eyesight than my mom.
You're a little younger than her.
Yes.
So what do you say anything to your mother?
I told my mom, go in the house, they got my brother down the street.
You said something about my bro. Remember saying something like that?
Yes.
What's that mean, my bro?
It's just a shorter term for brother. Like my bro. Like big bro, little bro.
Okay.
Like,
so bro means brother, obviously.
Yes.
And why'd you tell your mom to go in the house?
Because I was worried about her safety as well. You know what I'm saying? And
Was that the first chance you got to tell your mom go in the house where nobody's attacking you?
Correct.
All right. Tell the jury what you see. What do you actually see when you look down the block too?
When I was looking down the block, I seen two men jumping my brother, punching on him, kicking him. I mean, he's defending
Here we go.
himself to the best of his ability, but I mean, I'm afraid for my brother at that point. So
You shoot at the guys?
no. Because my brother's in that direction as well. So I mean, like I said, I didn't want to shoot anyone that night, honestly.
Okay. So what do you do when you see your brother?
I run down the street.
You have no shoes on?
No.
Socks?
I believe I had socks on. Yes.
You run fast as you can?
Yes.
You pointing a gun at anyone at this point?
No.
You take a shot at anyone by the car when you get there?
No.
Why not?
I mean, like I said, I didn't think any one of them was a threat at that point. The only time when I thought there was a threat is when I got down there, like where I was basically near my brother.
Hold on. So you run to your brother. Where are the two guys that are fighting with him?
I'll say I was probably like 40 or 50 feet away. They stopped fighting with my brother and then they go to the car.
You think they saw you?
I don't know.
Okay. Did they just stop all of a sudden?
Yes, they probably saw me though. I don't know.
All right. But when you're about 40, 50 feet away, they just stop hitting your brother?
Yes, pretty much.
You're still running full force?
Correct.
How long does it take you to get to him? A couple of seconds?
Yeah, a couple seconds.
All right. When you get to your brother, what happens?
When I get to my brother,
You see where the other two guys go who are fighting with your brother?
yes.
Where'd they go?
One of them went to the passenger side and then one of them went like behind the driver's seat.
Does he go in the car?
Yes, I seen that one that was fighting with my brother going in the driver's side. I mean,
What?
I seen one of those guys that was fighting with my brother go in the like driver's back seat.
Driver's backseat?
Yes.
Okay.
Go behind the driver's seat.
Where's the other guy go? Do you know?
He went to the passenger seat.
The guy without the shirt.
No, I don't think he went inside. Like he was like halfway in, halfway out type thing.
Let me stop you. So the guy fighting with your brother, you know his name?
It was Sebastian and Chris Lowe.
Okay, Sebastian with the high dreads like your mother described?
Right.
Where did he go?
He went to the passenger seat.
In the front or the back?
Front.
And how about Chris Lowe?
He went to the driver back seat.
And those are the two guys fighting with your brother?
Right.
And so you get there, does this happen in a split second, or are you
Yes,
standing there for 10, 15 seconds watching this?
Yes, Jules. This all happened within a matter of seconds, like literally seconds.
So you see the guy get in the front passenger seat. You see Chris Lowe gets in behind the driver in the back seat.
Right.
And do you see this guy without the shirt with the tattoos?
Yes.
What's he doing?
He gets to the car, and like I said, during this time at
What side of the car does he get?
the driver's side,
Front or back?
back.
What does he do?
He had the doors like it was open still, so it was as if he was like using it as a shield or something.
Right.
And like I said, I couldn't tell if he was in or out, halfway in, halfway out, and
You don't know.
I don't know.
What do you see?
At that time, as soon as I got down there, it appeared that the car was heading towards me, and the lights was off, and I seen Sebastian point the firearm through the front windshield, and Tyler was pointing the firearm through the door frame of the back door.
How far are you and your brother from this car at this point?
I'll say about 10 yards away.
Further or closer than you and me are?
Probably a little further, close to it.
Sorry?
Probably a little further, just a little bit.
Tell me when to stop.
About right there. Yeah, approximately.
So when that happens, you see the car coming towards you a little bit?
Yes.
And you know it's Tyler at that point with a gun?
Yes.
Where's he pointing the gun?
Through the door frame of the back door, like it was open. So I don't know how to really explain it, but if it was the door frame open, it would be right in the middle of it, type thing.
Over the top of the door frame?
Yes.
Okay. We heard Keyshawn testify over and over about the gun wasn't past his face. How could he pass his face? Could it be past his face if he's in the back?
Sustained.
Well, was the gun past Keyshawn's face?
No.
Okay. Did you clearly see a gun pointed at you?
Most definitely yours. Yes.
Where was your brother at that point?
He was to the right of me, and I believe he was behind me though.
How much behind you do you think?
I would say
Yeah.
There's a key fact, guys, okay, that he saw a gun pointed at him even though they were retreating. That is why, this is a big reason why he was found to be acting in self-defense, because he's saying that he saw a gun pointed back at him. And obviously, what do guns do? They shoot over long distances. So even if they're retreating, them pointing a gun at him still allows him to act in self-defense, regardless of the fact that they're retreating.
probably 5 yards, maybe.
Were you focused on your brother?
No, I wasn't focused on my brother. I was focused on our lives, though. Most definitely.
Did you start shooting before you saw Tyler with a gun?
No.
Did you see anyone else with a gun?
Yes. Sebastian.
And where was his gun?
It was pointing through the front windshield.
And where was it pointed at?
It was pointing in me and my brother's direction.
Did you give
Bam. So that, my friends, is why it doesn't matter that they were retreating.
A chance to shoot you?
No.
You know if either one of them took a shot off?
No, I don't know. Not to my knowledge.
So why'd you shoot first?
Because I mean, if I wait for them to shoot, that's the matter of seconds, and it could be me and my brother's life just gone like that.
Did you feel that your brother's life was in danger?
This is good questioning, because what he's doing is he's asking a lot of the same questions. Excuse me. He's asking a lot of the same questions that the prosecution is going to ask. So what he's doing is he's preemptively taking the wind out of the sails of the prosecution when they eventually come in and cross-examine him. So this is a very good line of questioning. Did you shoot first? Why did you shoot first? Etc. And then so when the prosecutor says, why'd you shoot first? Well, nigga, they pointed a gun at us. What do you expect? God damn it. So it's good that his defense attorney is asking these questions first.
Of being taken away?
Most definitely. Not only my brother, mine as well too.
Any doubt about that in your mind?
No doubt.
You want to shoot anyone?
No, I didn't.
Did you, at the time right after the shooting, did you know how many times you shot?
No, I didn't know.
Did you just keep shooting until you felt you and your brother were safe?
Sustained.
How long did you keep shooting?
I kept shooting until I felt like there was no longer a threat.
Were you trained to?
That's important, guys. I kept shooting until they weren't a threat. Amen. In law enforcement, they teach you stop the threat. Same thing. You know, obviously they prepared them well for this.
Well, you trained marksman at all?
No.
You trained in law enforcement to know exactly how many shots or where the shots are going?
No.
Did you do your best that day?
Yes.
Save your life?
Yes.
Did you even know anyone got struck?
No, I didn't know.
We saw all those shots in the car. Why'd you do all those shots?
Like I said, I kept shooting until I felt like.
Once again, he's asking the same questions the prosecution is going to ask. Why is he doing this? To take the wind out of the sails of the prosecution when they eventually ask these same questions on the cross.
Like these people are no longer a threat.
Did you have to pull the trigger over and over?
Yes.
We heard how the gunshot sounded. Was that you doing that?
Yes.
And you maintain every shot you did was in self-defense?
Most definitely.
Of you and your brother?
Yes, sir.
Did you see Tyler run away?
Yes.
Did you ever see him fall on the ground?
It looked like he stumbled.
Did you ever see him come out of the car? Do you know if he was with the car or behind the car? Do you have any idea?
When the car was doing like a 3-point turn, it looked like he was like behind it, like using it as shield type thing. So.
Okay. And did you run and chase him and keep shooting at him?
No, I did not.
Did you see what your brother did?
Yes, my brother like ran in the direction that he ran in.
Does your brother have a firearm with him?
No, he does not.
Have a firearm?
No.
Do you know why your brother did that?
No, I have no clue. I think he's a lunatic for even doing that, to be honest with you.
Did you chase this guy also and say you're going to finish him off and start shooting at him as he's running?
No, not at all.
Did you?
That's important. It shows that he wasn't out there to try to kill these guys. That's really important.
You actually know that was Tyler running away at the time? Well, you didn't know his name Tyler, but did you know it was the guy without the shirt?
Yes.
All right. So after the shots, we see you on the video. Remember that video?
Correct.
Why'd you go down the block?
Well, because I seen my brother running that direction, so I was worried about his safety as well as just making sure that those other guys wasn't coming back.
What'd you do then? I mean, what'd you do or what'd you see when you went down?
What I seen was when I was going down the block, I saw that my brother was following him in his direction.
Guys, I see that we got 950 likes. Do me a quick favor. Like the video. Let's get to over 1,000 likes, goddammit. It's 11:30 at night. We giving y'all this content, goddammit.
Tyler in his direction, and I seen Tyler jump the gate. So I told my brother, come back, he's gone now.
You actually saw Tyler jump the gate?
Yes.
Shoot at him?
No.
Why?
Because he wasn't a threat to me at that moment.
Okay.
His back towards me, everything. So.
And you told your brother, come on?
Yes.
And what'd you do after that?
I walked back to the house.
Did you try to dump the firearm somewhere and hiding it?
No, I did not.
Why not?
Because I did everything in self-defense. I had every right to do what I did. I saved me and my brother's life.
Why'd you throw it on the roof of the neighbor's house so the police won't find it?
I mean, I just wouldn't do that.
You think of doing that?
No.
How about pick up the shell casings and hide everything? Do you think about doing anything like that?
No, not at all.
Okay, this is also very important. Why is the defense attorney asking this? Because he's showing that Travis wasn't trying to hide evidence because he acted in a lawful way to protect himself in self-defense. So it's going to show he's doing this to show the character and the demeanor of his client, that he was doing this in good faith. He was doing this to protect himself and his brother. It was a noble deed, and he wasn't there out here trying to kill people. That's why he asked him, why did you chase him down and shoot him and kill him? No, I'm not going to do that. Why didn't you hide the evidence? Oh, I'm not going to do that. You know, etc. It's to make Travis look good. So, hey, man, shout out to the defense attorney, man, doing a damn good job here.
What? So you walk home?
Yes.
Do you see anybody besides the people we talked about?
No.
Did you even know Mr. Estes watched a part of this?
No, I had no clue.
Did you start hearing sirens at all?
Yes, I'll say.
And also, just so you guys know, remember, they hit him with murder one. Murder one means that it's premeditated, okay? So by him not picking up the shell casings, by him not going, trying to hide the weapon or doing his other shit, it proves that what? It wasn't premeditated, okay? Which I think that's kind of crazy that they even hit him with a premeditated murder, because they came to his house and he responded, right? If he was going to be guilty of anything, it would be more like a second-degree murder or a manslaughter or something like that. But premeditated murder 1, like, nah, bro. You know, YNW Melly. That's a whole other. Yeah, that one's a murder 1 for sure. That's a premeditated. Okay, but in this situation, definitely not. But the shout out to the lawyer for asking these questions, because this line of questioning shows that it was not premeditated, because he didn't go to certain lengths to go ahead and try to hide evidence. And for y'all that are wondering about the Melly trial, I'll be covering the trial as well next week. But yeah, bro, all I got to say is murder on my mind, aka that is the definition of premeditated murder, my friends. Okay.
Probably like 2-3 minutes later, I heard sirens.
What'd you hear?
I heard sirens and I heard the helicopter. I think I seen the helicopter light flashing down on the streets and stuff like that.
Okay. So did you stay outside or what'd you do?
No, we was inside. Me and my brother came back inside.
Who went in first?
I went first.
And when you went inside, where was your mom?
She was like in the like kitchen area, I believe.
What was she doing?
She was frantic, crying, things like that.
Anything?
Yeah, I told her. I told my mom. I said, Mom, I saved me and my brother's life. They was pointing guns at us.
And were you emotional during this time, or were you just talking like this?
No, I was definitely emotional. I was shooken up. Like, I mean, if you ever go through that type of experience, it's not a good feeling. Like, just knowing that, like, you just seen your life flash before your eyes. So I was definitely.
Bam! More evidence to show that this wasn't premeditated.
Emotional.
Were you in shock?
Most definitely.
Crying?
Yes, I was crying.
Did you ever go through anything like this, other than what happened to your dad? But did you personally ever go through anything like this?
No, never.
Okay, this is important to show that he's a human. He's humanizing him. Hey, did you cry, etc.? How'd you feel? I was in shock. These are all emotions that the jury's going to be able to feel given the story. This is the power of taking the stand in a self-defense case. This is why a lot of the times in a self-defense case where you're arrested, it's dicey, but taking the stand is almost the only way to do it. Why? Because the only person that could tell the story and the emotions that were going through your head as you're pulling that trigger or shooting the individual and killing them, the only person that could talk about that is you. You need to be able to articulate your thoughts, your feelings, everything that was happening to you. Demon time. We gonna kill you. You picked the wrong ones, etc. All of this is building upon his case and his need to exert deadly force on these individuals, guys. All right. So again, this proves once again why this is the exception to the rule when it comes to testifying in a case as a defendant. Self-defense is one of those exceptions because he's humanizing the defendant here for the jury to see. Okay. It allows the jury to put themselves in his shoes and experience what's going on. It's almost like going into a dream world, right? And pretending to be Travis Rudolph on April 7, 2021 and going through his footsteps.
All right. So you told your mom that was
like goddamn video ninjas. You ain't gonna get value like this anywhere else. We're only 1K likes, but we got 1,600 plus y'all watching right now live at 11:35 p.m. So like the video.
Was your mom just frantic the whole time?
Yeah, she was frantic.
And when DJ came in, did he tell your mom anything?
Yes, he told him. He said, my brother saved our lives.
Did he say anything about firearms?
Yes, he said they had pointing guns at us.
Any other details?
No, it was pretty much brief like that.
Why didn't you call the police?
I mean, like I said, I heard the sirens and I heard the helicopter, and I just felt like the cops were eventually gonna come to my house. So.
Did they do that eventually?
They didn't come directly to my house, but I remember they basically pulled over my sister after the situation. After she brought food to my mom, they pulled my sister over and they was leaving.
How'd you know about that?
She called. I believe she called the house phone or my mom's phone, one of the two. Okay. And she pretty much said that they thought that she was trying to have me flee, pretty much.
I do?
Yes. And they said basically it was a homicide, someone passed away, and someone was in critical condition.
And that's the first you heard someone actually got shot?
Yes.
Did you give your sister anything to remove from your home?
No.
Did you ask her to take you out of there and send you to Mexico or anything like that?
No. I mean, like I said, I didn't do anything wrong. I had every right to do what I had did.
What'd you do with your firearm?
I put my firearm on the top shelf of the room, in my room, in the closet.
Did you try to hide it under blankets and things like that?
No.
Why'd you put it in the closet on the top shelf?
Just for safety purposes, you know what I'm saying? Because once my sister had said about someone being dead and someone shot, and I was just being safe on all that.
What do you mean safe? Explain that.
Because I just feel like you see so many things in life where police officers are, you know what I'm saying, killing people, and the fact that they know I have a firearm, just being safe. I didn't want to take a risk at it.
You don't want the gun anywhere near you in case the police come in the house.
Correct.
You knew they were coming.
Correct.
All right. So what do you do with the bullets? What do you?
I put them in my brother's room under the bed.
Why do you do that?
Like I said, I just didn't even want to take any chance or risk at them even thinking, you know what I'm saying, that I'm danger to them as well.
Are you trying to hide the bullets?
No.
Then why'd you put them under the bed?
It was just a random spot, just because it just felt like that was the safest spot to be.
You try covering them up or anything like that?
No.
You try hiding anything in the attic?
No.
Backyard?
No.
All right. So the police eventually they come?
Yes.
And that's after your sister leaves?
Yes, it's after my sister leaves. So pretty much, they have.
Bam. All right. So that's his testimony, guys. I think that's really important so you could get it from his perspective, right? So now we're going to go into the testimony of the girlfriend, the ex-girlfriend, right? Which is hilarious. Here, okay, if y'all want, before I play and I'm gonna let the chat choose this. Do you guys want me to play his testimony on the fight prior? Give me a 1 if you guys do, or a 2 if you guys want me to just get into her shit. Because her stuff is a little bit longer, and I know we're running a little bit late here. But give me a 1 if y'all want me to go into his testimony of how the fight happened first. Or if you guys want me to go right into the girl's testimony. 1 if you guys want this first. 2 if you guys want me to go right into her testimony. Let's see what the chat says. Oh man, it's like split down the middle. You know what? Let me go ahead and do a poll. You know what? This is what I'll do. I'll play it, guys, but I'm gonna speed it up for y'all, and I'm gonna not interrupt as much. So we'll fly through this. I'm gonna speed this thing up, so you guys can get it from his perspective of how the fight went down. I'm not gonna interrupt it too much. Let's go.
When I go inside the house, Dominique's standing up with my phone in her hand, and she asked me, "Who's Kyla?"
Kyla?
Yes.
K-A-Y-L-A?
No, K-Y-L-A.
K-Y-L-A, okay. And who's Kyla? Who is she?
That was a friend that I met in Tallahassee.
And what was she asking? Why was she asking who's Kyla?
From my knowledge, she went through my phone and she seen me and Kyla texting each other.
What was her attitude like?
You say what now?
What's her attitude like?
I could tell she was mad.
How can you?
Kyla's the girl that he's cheating with, allegedly.
Tell.
It's just how she asked it, and then like I went to like try to reach for my phone, and she like kept it away from me, so I can tell she was mad.
Right. And what did you say when she asked who Kyla was?
I told her let's go in the room and talk because I knew my brother was gonna come inside like shortly after me, so I was like, let's just go in the room and talk.
You don't want your brother in your business?
Correct.
What did all hell break loose then?
Yes.
Tell us what happened.
So the next thing that happened was basically we go in the room. She still was asking me who Kyla was, and then she FaceTimed her. And when she
How did she do that on your phone?
Yes, on my phone.
Your phone was working?
Yes, it was working at the time.
She FaceTimed her. What did she do?
She angled the phone to where as if it's just me that called her, and basically she had it set up, and I guess she was looking for answers or something. And me and Kyla had a short, brief conversation, and then after that she was like, "You ain't shit." Dominique said that. I'm saying.
Did she hang up the phone, or she let you?
Yes, the phone hung up.
She hung up.
Yes.
She was testing you to see who Kyla was.
Yes.
Why'd you even participate in this?
I mean, like I said, it wasn't nothing to hide, and I was just like, "All right, you want to go do that? Do that." Pretty much.
Okay. So you figured no big deal?
Yeah, no big deal.
At the end of it?
No, it wasn't.
What happened then?
So after she said you ain't shit, I asked her, I was like, "You doing all this? Let me see your phone." And then that's when she started spazzing out. She started hitting me on my head. And
how was she hitting you?
Hard. Like she was like trying to hurt me.
Why'd you hit her back?
I mean, I don't believe in females. My mom always told me that if you ever get to the point that you want to put your hands on a female, just leave her. Just leave the situation.
And are you defending yourself, like blocking her, or what are you doing?
Yeah, blocking her. Like basically following up pretty much because I knew she was mad. So at that time I took it like maybe I deserved it because she seen me texting her.
You deserve to get hit?
I mean, that's how I took it. I guess because that's, like I said, it was just a respect thing at that time. So I just felt like, well, she felt like I was texting this girl and that's disrespectful. So
how about
look at him turning the other cheek. Again, showing character once again, right? This is great for the defense.
Valentine's Day, do you think you deserve to get hit then too?
No, not that time.
Why didn't you just leave her then?
Like I said, I love hard, so her good outweighed the bad. That's just what it was.
Fuck.
Yes.
All right, so she's hitting you and using any object or just her hands?
Well, actually, before she...
I know some of y'all are saying, yo, simp in the chat, but hey, from a defense standpoint, this is fantastic for him.
She hit me.
Makes her look like the aggressor and him the victim.
I forgot to say this point. She threw my phone like and just like broke it. Like,
where'd she throw it against something?
She threw it on the ground. Like I had like this like tile floor. And she
your bedroom?
Yes.
And did you pick up your phone?
Yes. I picked it up and like, man, you really just broke my phone. And
how do you know it was broke?
I looked at it, the screen cracked, and it's black and everything. Like you can't even like open it.
You couldn't see the screen at all? No light would come out?
No.
You know if it was still receiving calls?
No, I don't know. I didn't think it was receiving calls because it's broke. Like you can't even see the phone.
Shut it off, or there's no way to do that?
No, there's no way to do that because how this iPhone set up, you gotta like press one of the side buttons and then a volume button, and then you gotta like swipe up.
And guys, I want you to see what they're doing here. They're painting the picture of the girlfriend as a violent, entitled, rude, rambunctious woman. Okay. And then I'm going to show you guys her testimony. I'm actually glad that I showed you all this. You guys are going to see her testimony here in a bit, but see what they're doing.
Swipe it on the screen. So
you couldn't do that?
No.
All right. So what happens after she breaks your phone? Do you hit her or does she hit you?
No, that's when she started like hitting me and everything. And then in the midst of that, she had like picked up a trophy and like hit me on the top of my head with it.
Did you hit you full force or was it partial force?
Yes, it was full force.
And did you get injured or not really?
No, I didn't get injured because I pretty much braced for it. I seen it coming.
Did you try grabbing her or stopping her or what'd you do?
Yeah, I tried to grab her. Like after she did, I'm like, Dominique, stop. And then she put the trophy down. And then that's when she got her stuff and she was like walking out of my room.
Did she act like she was injured and she couldn't hit you or anything, or she's pretty much pretty strong at that point?
Yeah, she's pretty strong.
Did you ever hold her hostage and tell her she can't leave your room and block her from leaving?
No, not at all.
Did you start?
He said that the reason why the defense is asking this, guys, is because she had alleged that he held her in the room and she couldn't leave.
Raising your voice during this time period?
Yes, because she's like, fuck you, broke ass bitch, and you a fuck nigga, and all things like that.
And terrible things.
Yes.
Start saying some terrible.
Oh man, wait till y'all see her testimony, man. He's saying these things about her. These y'all wait till y'all see her testimony.
Couple things back to her.
Yes, I was saying things back to her.
Why were you doing that?
I mean, because I'm obviously frustrated that it even got to the point where she broke my phone. Like, there's one thing that you're hearing me, but you broke my phone. Like, I don't think that was right.
Did the fight spill out of the room?
Yes.
And what happened after that?
I thought she was leaving, but when she came out my room, she makes a right. That'll be where my living room is, and she goes to my PlayStation 4 and picks it up and slams it and breaks that.
Oh shit! So she breaks his phone, breaks his PlayStation.
Did the police ever take that or take pictures of it to your knowledge?
Not to my knowledge, no.
It was completely smashed?
Correct.
Did you try stopping her or you couldn't?
Nah, she beat me to it. Like, she did it fast at that moment. So
She was fully recovered in your opinion from whatever?
most definitely.
But where was Daryl or DJ at this point?
I think after the PlayStation was smashed, that's when he came out the door and was like watching us.
Out of his room?
Yes.
He's already in the house at this point?
Yes.
So to the best of your knowledge, what happens after the PlayStation gets broken?
After the PlayStation gets broken, me and her going back and forth at each other. I'm saying things to her. She's saying things to me.
How about physical force?
Not at that time.
Horrible things.
Yeah, there's horrible things being said. And she's walking out. I'm following her. And I remember us being outside at one point.
You ever tell her to leave?
Yes, I did tell her to leave. I don't remember. I just remember I told her to leave.
In the house?
Probably. I don't know.
Stained.
Where did you ask her to leave? Do you remember?
I can't recall.
How about your brother? Did he ever ask her to leave?
Yes, he did.
When was that?
I would say that was probably like after the fact. When you see like on the doorbell cam when she was hitting me and stuff and he got in between us. He was like, Dominique, just leave.
So let's talk about that. How did y'all wind up going outside?
She was on the process of leaving and I was following behind her, still yelling at her. She's yelling at me. And then I remember I told her, go back inside and get her a bottle. And when I went back to the door, I basically tried to open the door. The door was locked. So that's how we got to that point.
Brother locked you guys out?
Yes.
Tired of it?
Yes.
All right. Does he open the door for you?
Yes, he opened the door.
What we saw in the video, is that what happened?
Yes.
All right. What happens when y'all get inside?
She goes and grabs a bottle. And at that time, my brother's still in between us. And she's going outside and I go back outside, still yelling at her, going back and forth.
Going back at you?
Yes.
Any more physical violence at this point?
No.
And remember, witnesses, when neighbors saw this.
At that point.
What happens then?
And then after that, I remember right before she got to her car, I told her she's just mad because Kyla looks better than her and her body looks better than her naturally. And I sent her to
so she had gotten a surgery, it looks like, probably for a BBL or a tummy tuck or something like that. And the chick that he was cheating on her with, he said that, hey, bitch, that's why she looked better than you. Oh, Lord.
Rage. She came back. My brother, he's like pushing me back type thing, but she went back to where he's like the palm tree that has bricks around it. And I was like near my car. So she went back and she had grabbed the brick and she went to pick it up as if she was going to throw it at my car. And
did she throw it?
No, she didn't throw it. Me and my brother got there in time to get the brick from out of her hand.
Right. And what happened after you guys got the brick from her hand?
After that, she was still swinging on me. She started swinging on me, and then she like took the bottle that I believe it was in her purse, and she took the bottle and she like hit me on my head with it.
Tequila bottle?
Yes, the Patron bottle.
Yo, what the fuck?
Fatality.
Bro, so this chick is beating on him. She breaks his PlayStation. She breaks his phone, and then she smashes a bottle of tequila on his fucking head. Bruh. Holy.
Where's it on the head? Do you remember?
It was like on my right side because she was like in the right in front of me. And to the right of me, so.
Top of your head?
Yes, the top of my head. Right.
Show us approximately where it was. So.
Like in this area.
Your scalp?
Yes.
Top of your right ear?
Yes.
Were you able to brace yourself or block?
Yes, I seen it coming, so I braced myself.
You able to block it or no?
I blocked most of it, but I did get hit though.
What happened when you got hit?
I guess DJ like, all right, Dominique, like you went way too far, so she eventually goes back to her car.
DJ said what?
Like you went way too far, like just leave. I'm telling you, Dominique, leave.
Okay. Was DJ getting upset?
Yes, he was upset.
You know if DJ ever got hit while he was in the middle of you two?
I can't tell you that. I don't know.
Did you get hit numerous times that night?
Yes.
DJ is his brother.
Did you ever hit Dominique at all?
No, not one time.
Try to restrain him from stopping to hit you?
Yes, most definitely.
So she did all this shit, bro. She beat him up, broke his phone, broke his PlayStation, smashed the bottle on his head, had a brick and tried to destroy his car. Bruh, he didn't hit her one time. So the defense is doing a really good job of showing her as a violent, angry, rambunctious, unappreciative, rude, terrible girlfriend that's jealous.
And was your car window broken at that point?
No.
Wait till y'all see her testimony.
So your phone, your PlayStation, anything else broken that you remember?
No, that was only two things.
Your heart, probably.
Yes.
And was this pretty much the breakup?
And your heart, probably. He had to add that part in. W lawyer.
Yes.
Think that was the end of it?
Yes, I thought it was the end of it.
Before Dominique left, did she ever make any threats to you and allow it?
Yes, she pretty much was saying, I'm gonna have my brother them to come over here and fuck you up and kill you. Like, that was just the gist of what she was saying.
She ever talk like that before?
No.
F you up and kill you.
Bam. So then she makes a threat that she's going to get her brother to come over there, fuck him up, and kill him.
No, she never talked like that before.
Oh, but this night before she left, she said that?
Yes.
How many times? Do you remember?
Numerous times.
Did you take it serious?
No, not at all.
You wish you did.
Yes.
Any reason why you didn't call the police on her?
Just, I love her, and like I said, I don't think it was that serious to call the police. I just felt like she was just upset and emotional, so I just felt like it wasn't no need to call the police.
This makes her look really bad.
You didn't want to get her in trouble?
No.
You never paid for your broken items or anything like that, right?
No.
So you figured out the last time you were going to see her?
Correct.
Did she drive away?
Yeah, she drove away to my.
All right. So I hope you guys are ready for the grand finale here. Okay. With the clown world, because we're about to go into her testimony. All right, guys. And before we go into this testimony, I got my snacks here. I got some popcorn and I got some Gorilla Mind protein. Link below if you guys want it. Use the code FRESH. All right. Because we are about to descend into full-on clown world here with the entertainment. All right. So do me a favor, guys, and like the goddamn video. Subscribe to the channel because this shit is hilarious. Let's go ahead and get into it, my friends. All right, this is a testimony of Dominique Jones, the girlfriend that did all the violent bullshit that started all of this.
And you've
And this is her on cross-examination from the defense.
testified here that you don't remember him asking you specific questions. It was more of you were just telling him everything because of your state of mind was pretty harried because you had just found out that Sebastian was killed and Tyler was shot, right?
Correct.
Is that what you told the jury?
Yes.
Okay. And you recalled.
For you guys that are wondering, I got the Gorilla Mind peanut butter. Obviously, since I'm sitting in Chris's seat, I got to get the peanut butter flavor. 21 grams of protein in this thing. Pretty good. Use the code FRESH at checkout on their website, guys, and y'all get a discount.
Statement being roughly 15 to 20 minutes in length?
Yeah.
Is that about right?
Yes.
Okay, so let's talk about, rather than what you didn't tell him, let's talk about what you did tell him, okay?
Okay.
All right. During this 15 or 20 minutes, isn't it true that you told him that Travis picked you up and dropped you on your back? You remember that?
Correct.
Okay. And isn't it also true that you told him, I'm going to have my brother come down here because you obviously need to talk? Do you remember telling him that?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a yes?
Yes.
You remember telling Detective Ema, my brothers, plural, never going to come down here on some harmful anything? Do you remember telling him that?
Yes.
Okay. Do you remember telling him about your liquor bottle?
Yes, I told him I threw the liquor bottle.
Okay. And you remember telling Detective Ema that Travis was in your face talking shit?
Yes.
And you were slapping him?
And I don't remember that part, but I might have said that.
Okay.
But it did get kind of like very physical at that point.
And do you then remember telling Detective Ema that you left and went home and told your brother you got to go see about me to Travis? Remember telling Detective Ema that?
Kind of a blur, but I did say to go talk to him. Yes.
That you told your brother to go talk to him, right?
Correct.
That's what you told Detective Ema.
That's what, yeah, if that's what that says, yes. I don't remember vividly exactly every single word I said, but if that's what I said there, then yes, you can show it to me if you want.
You may.
That's a copy of your sworn statement that you gave to Detective Ema.
Okay.
And if you would turn to page 8. And look at lines 22 to 25.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, on page 8. I'm sorry, I'm on 7.
stupid. 22 through. Okay.
That when you left, you went home and told your brother you got to go see about me to Travis?
That's exactly what it says here. But do I remember? Your question was, do I remember correct?
Right.
No, I don't. I don't remember our exact. That was my very, very first talk with anyone.
Is it in fact true that you told Detective Ema that?
Your question was, do I remember?
I'm asking you, isn't it true that you told Detective Ema that?
I don't remember saying this. I'm going to be honest. I remember telling him that I told him to go talk to him, which is on the page previous to this.
Okay. Well, you're not disagreeing that you gave a sworn statement.
I'm not disagreeing at all. I just don't remember.
Really,
You asked me
nigga?
if I remembered. I said no.
Okay. But you're not suggesting that what's in there is not correct, right?
No.
You remember telling Detective, again, we're talking about what you told him. You remember telling Detective Ema that without being asked the question, my brother is licensed to carry. Do you remember that?
I probably did tell him that.
So that was an important fact to tell him, right?
Just for the simple fact that I found out there was a shooting. Yes, I believed I needed to leave.
Why would that be important if your brother didn't have a gun? Why did you want Detective Ema to know that Keyshawn had a concealed weapons permit?
I wanted him to know because there was a shooting.
Right, because your brother took his gun with him.
N-
That's why you want.
Show me where.
Here we go.
Gotcha, bitch.
Guys, I think it's popcorn time here very soon. As you guys know, anytime crazy shit pops off, I always have my boom chicka pop. Y'all niggas need to cut me a check. But either way, entertainment time. Here we go. All right, guys, just sit back and enjoy the fuckery from this girl, man.
My brother took his gun with him. Show it to me. But you're telling me something that you're asking me a question. I'm letting you know my answer. So if you don't have proof right.
Also, if you're in the jury, right, keep in mind that you saw the testimony of the defendant, right, talking about how his girl is violent, rambunctious, rude, crazy, blah, blah, blah. Now she's on the stand talking to the defense attorney. Look at how she's behaving. Tell me who you believe more, her or the defendant. Let's go. Popcorn time. Like the video, by the way, God damn it. All right. Matter of fact, you know what? Oh, this might be entertainment. Let's actually go ahead and have the live chat running that was playing at the time when she did this shit.
In front of my face, then you can't sit here and tell me anything. I'm telling you.
Okay, enough. Next question.
Exactly. Next question.
Stop. Your next question.
Bruh. This girl. Exactly. Next question.
Question, please.
Is this how you talk to Travis?
Stop.
This is how I'm talking to you.
Next question.
Didn't you also tell Detective Ema
Yo!
that when your brother got to Travis's house, he said, I'm not here to start nothing with you. I'm here to talk. You remember telling Detective Ema that?
Correct.
Get your
So
popcorn,
your brother
guys.
did give you some details about what happened.
No, before he left the house, he told me he was going over there to speak with him.
Right, but you told Detective Ema that your brother said to Travis, I'm not here to start nothing with you. I'm here to talk. So you did have details about what happened more than Sebastian was dead and that Tyler was shot, like you told the jury or implied. Isn't that true?
I said I don't recall all of the details that were said that night. I was more concerned about Sebastian being dead.
All right. Didn't you also tell Detective Ema that the Travis ran out of the house and trucked my brother?
I'm going to object to counsel reading items into the record.
Sustained. Next question.
Isn't it true that you told Detective Ema that Travis ran out of the house and hit your brother?
I don't remember.
Okay, if you look at page 11, please.
Mm-hmm.
Lines 3 through 5.
Yo, do you guys like it better with the Law and Crime Network chat, or do you guys like it better like this? Tell me what you guys want. Give me a 1 in the chat if you guys want me to show the Law and Crime chat, or do the full screen like this. 1 if you guys want the Law and Crime chat. 2 if you guys want it full screen. 2 full screen. 1 not full screen like this with the Law and Crime chat. So 1 Law and Crime chat shows up on the side over here if y'all want, or 2 full screen. Okay, y'all want 2 full screen? All right, y'all don't care about that their chat? Cool. Fuck their chat. Our chat's better. Okay, y'all want okay, yeah, okay, I see it. Resounding 2s. All right, y'all want the full screen. Let's do it. Y'all saying fuck Law and Crime.
I'm ready.
Isn't it true that your brother said that he ran out and chucked him?
Yes.
You told Detective Ema.
So,
Isn't that true?
yes.
Okay. And isn't it true that you also told Detective Ema that he was with his friends?
Yes.
So you knew while you were at the hospital that his friends were with him.
After I spoke to Daryl, because he said his dreadhead friend is dead.
You already testified that you spoke with Chris and with Keyshawn.
I spoke to them.
His dreadhead friend is dead. She couldn't even call him by his name, Sebastian. He went there to defend your dumbass honor, and you can't even say his name, bruh.
Stupid.
After I spoke to Travis and Daryl.
So you're saying that that's how you found out about that was from Travis, from who?
Daryl, DJ, his brother. They were naming like that. They were saying that light skinned nigga. They were saying the nigga with the dread. So that's when I'm starting to understand like more people came rather than my brother, because my brother doesn't have dreads.
Well, then can you explain to the jury how it was that you just told the jury that your brother told you that I'm not here to start nothing with you. I'm here to talk.
Yeah, I'm not saying that we didn't have a discussion on the phone. And I don't want to, that's what I'm trying to let the jury understand. I'm not saying there wasn't a discussion over the phone. Was it a detailed discussion about what exactly happened that night? No, the conversation was not that long, is my point that I'm trying to get across to you. This isn't a detailed, what I'm reading, this is not detailed at all.
Well, this is your detail that you gave to Detective Ema.
Which is very minimal, because that's all I know. That's what I'm saying. When we talked on the phone.
Talk about what you knew. That's
Okay.
what we're going through, okay?
Cool.
You told Detective Ema also that it wasn't like that your brother came in there with a gun and tried to start something. You remember that?
Correct.
Again, you brought up Keyshawn and his gun, right? Look at page 11, please, lines 14 to 16.
All right, real quick. I want to read the chats real fast because I see that they're piling up. Sorry about that, guys. All right. So, hey, Myron, how does Andrew make a pod with Aiden, who brings no value, and not you guys, who literally change people's lives every day? Guys, you got to understand that Andrew in a situation right now where they're trying to destroy his life, okay? The prosecution is doing everything in their power to go after him. And the last thing he needs is, let's be honest here, controversial guys like me and Fresh doing the crazy shit that we do over here on the Fresh&Fit podcast, kicking girls off and all this other crazy shit, coming back to bite him. Okay, guys? So I've had discussions with him about this. Don't worry about it. But right now, you know, we gotta move in Andrew's best interest. You understand? So understand that life is chess, not checkers, and everything is done for a reason. And at the end of the day, real friends aren't gonna turn their back on somebody just because, oh, you didn't do a podcast with me, bro. Like, you know, if you notice, a lot of Andrew's close friends, you know, whether it's Waller, Tam Khan, Shooter, etc., the guys that are really in his circle, he's not mentioning any of them, guys. And that's because none of us are sitting here saying, oh, you need to mention us on podcasts. Like, what the fuck? Like, no, bro. Like, the guy's fighting for his fucking life, man. So we're here to support him. We're here through thick and thin. And he's going to beat this. He's going to get on the other end of this. And, you know, he's got to make moves right now with image in mind, guys. And I'm not delusional, man. I know that we are fucking crazy, bruh. Like, we out here saying a bunch of wild shit on Fresh and Fit, man. Okay? It's not a good look for him to collab with guys like us right now. Okay? It's just not. But don't worry, I promise y'all, when this is all over, when this is all over, y'all are gonna get a side of Andrew Tate that he ain't gonna give any of these other niggas. All right? I promise y'all. Okay? So don't worry about it. I'm telling you guys, everything is good. All right? Talking behind the scenes, it's all good. Shout out to Andrew. Samantha Laurie, really enjoy your case coverage. You should cover the Madeleine McCann disappearance if you get the chance. Netflix made a documentary about her. Angie, you can write that one down. Shout out to my friend Gabich. Got you. Three Diglets. Women get so mad when you call them a bitch, but when you put that word bad in front of it, they all of a sudden feel honored. SMH. Shout out to you, Three Diglets. Jose Medina, W. Myron, this case relates so much you speak about. Yep, absolutely, man. Telling y'all. $1 Million President. Shout out my friend Need Moorhead. Okay. I see what you did there, sir. I don't play games. Can't stay mad. At you, Myron. Much respect. All love, bro. All right, no problem. Shout out to you, my friend. As a proud Florida man, 561 Boynton Beach, we need to make it legal to have binary triggers. He should have been at 80 rounds. Hey, man, it is what it is, bro. Montreal, rather, this would have been a great episode for Myron Bigsby to react to. Don't worry, y'all will see a return of Myron Bigsby. Angie's doing some things behind the scenes for me to help me out with that. Okay? Classified information for now, but y'all will see us soon enough. Please make me first Sudanese mad. Got you, my friend. You got a wrench. Play games equals to stupid. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Absolutely. Isaiah, I sent Unplug a DM. Prayers for Zay. You see it? Probably not, but I will look. Cheers for the content breakdowns. It really adds depth to these cases we hear about. Got y'all. Myron's Punisher shirt. Bring Fresh on the entertainment for entertainment next time. Okay, thanks. Myron's Punisher shirt. Would could. Nigga Chris can't talk. Yo, if y'all saw the episode, Fresh asked Chris, how much wood? It made him say, how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? And this dude, Chris, was fucking sweating in the back trying to do that shit. Perseus of Legend, $10. I appreciate that. Give me a one in the chat if y'all want me to play that clip for Fresh and Fit. Give me a one in the chat if y'all want me to play that shit. Give me a 2 in the chat if y'all want me to keep just going. All right. Good content, Myron. You could use this tip and go get yourself some cheese and crackers. Thanks, Tate, you fucking asshole. W. Ezra Mitchell. Yep. Shout out to my boy Ezra Mitchell, man. Damn, y'all niggas won. Okay, I see in the chat. All right. I see the ones. All right. Let me find it. Myron, I knew the kids who went, there was normal kids, but was living in rich areas. They all ran with a bad crowd and wanted to be fake Migos. Yeah, fair enough. Jared Chine, is he behind bulletproof glass? I answered that one before. No, my friend, just because I think this is, the pandemic. Gesundheit, thank you. That was for me sneezing earlier because we had that Chinese girl on. We all got the beer bug, if y'all know what I'm saying. Go Independent Queen. Shout out to you, Julia Ponce. She didn't even like Sebastian, I bet. Facts. And then we got here. They might have not shot back. He did dodge a bullet. Okay, that's from School Scooter. Appreciate that, my friend. Let me find the clip. I'll keep playing this testimony for y'all, but I got to find this clip of from when Fresh and Chris had this battle.
The conversation with you. He doesn't. It's not like he came there with his gun because I knew he didn't have a gun. That's why I said that.
So you talked about Keyshawn and the lack of not having a gun, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Because now I'm figuring out there's a shooting.
Right. And you also told Detective Ema that Tyler and Sebastian, who are your brother's best friends, had gotten shot, right?
Correct.
And then you remember Detective Ema asking you how you had so much detail and knew so much?
I said I spoke with them. They called me briefly. They were crying. It was a very short conversation.
Sure, but you do remember that.
And I also spoke with Daryl and I also spoke with Travis. So
you remember Detective Ema questioning you about why you knew so much details at an event that you weren't at?
No.
Okay. Page 12, please. You look at lines 12 through 16.
Yes.
Isn't it true that he asked you? And
All right, ninjas in the chat, I'm gonna need y'all help. I'm going through right now the video, but I'm looking at the timestamps, and the timestamps don't show it. So if one of y'all can do me a favor and tell me the timestamp of when this epic battle ensued between Fresh and Chris with the Woodchuck Chuck comment, go ahead and put in the chat right now, or super chat it so I don't like maybe for like just $1 or whatever, just so I can find it. So yeah, because I'm trying to find it, but it's tough. I ain't gonna lie. It was on Rumble. Okay, if it was on Rumble, let me know if it was on Rumble at the timestamp. I'm trying to find it right now because I thought it was on YouTube.
how do you know all of this? Your answer: I just spoke with my brother. Do you remember that?
Oh, you know what? Hold on, I think I found it. Fresh versus Chris. All right, I'm gonna pull it up for y'all. Give me a second.
Did I not tell you already previously that he told me Sebastian was dead on the phone? That says read the entire line. And then Sebastian is pronounced dead at this moment. And how do you know all of this? I just spoke with my brother.
And before that, there was a lot of discussion about all the details that you and I just discussed before this jury.
Minimal details. They're not. They were very minimal details.
Do you remember telling Detective Ema that none of your brother's friends and your brother weren't answering their phones? You remember telling him that?
Correct.
All right, real quick. Okay, quick little interruption here. All right, because I know y'all asked for it. Fresh versus Chris on Rumble. All right, yeah, hey, guys, y'all better go to our Rumble. Goddammit, I put crazy titles on there, as y'all can see. All right. All right, shit that would never fly on YouTube. Y'all get the uncensored shit, so make sure to do it. All right, what the hell? Let me skip this goddamn thing. This goddamn ad. 6 more seconds, guys, and we're gonna be done here. 3, 2, 1. All right, there we go. All right, 2:27.
Played a prominent role in my life.
All right, who's your main caretaker? That are productive to society. So,
okay, so what time is this? Oh,
we had a 6-hour layover in Rome, which was just enough time to tour the ruins.
Oh, I know why. Because I'm not signed in on Rumble. All right, let me go back to the video. And then that's why I was wondering, why the fuck are all these ads? I'm not signed in. All right, we'll go back to this real quick. And then I'll play it for y'all. Let me sign in Rumble over here. My bad, guys. I'll move it over here.
Remember telling Detective Ema, going into details about a text message that Tierney Coleman sent you?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
And isn't it true that you actually showed a screenshot of one of the text messages that Ms. Coleman sent you to Detective Ema? You had it on your phone and you showed it to him. Remember that?
Yes.
And that was the only text message that you showed Detective Ema. Isn't that a fact?
Because I believe the context of the conversation was about that.
So again, the only text message you showed Detective Ema in your sworn statement was one text message from Tierney Coleman. Is that correct?
Correct.
And the reason you did that was you were trying to portray.
No, the reason.
Let me finish my question.
Is it a question or is it an assumption?
All right, just wait for the question, please, Miss Jones.
Bruh, yo, this girl is fucking, yo.
You stupid.
Holy.
My question is, that's the only text you showed to the detective, right?
Yes.
Already answered that one.
Thank you.
Next question.
You never showed him a text.
Bro, look at her attitude. Yo, like, bro, this girl is literally exuding all the fucking, all the characteristics of a ratchet 304 ghetto chick, man. Look at this shit. All right, hold on. Look at this shit.
Already answered that one.
Thank you.
Thank you. And then look what she does after.
Next question.
Never asked.
She gives her that fucking like that little eye roll and shake, bro.
You never showed him a text from the ones that you sent about shoot his shit up or Travis is a.
And keep in mind, what did Travis testify? That she's violent, she's attacking him, she's beating him, etc. This testimony of hers kind of proves this point. She's fitting all the stereotypes of what a Black American female, unfortunately. She's fitting all the stereotypes.
Dead man walking, right?
Not until the next day when I was asked, or whenever day I was asked.
Well, I'm talking about Detective Ema now.
Correct. Right after, exactly. Right after everything has occurred. You have to understand, I'm not in the right state of mind either. I'm just finding out someone passed away. I'm finding out my mom's car shot up. I'm finding out a lot of things at this moment. A lot of details are going
Accountability is a female's kryptonite, my friends.
to be left out.
All right.
Even the defense attorney's like, yo, what the fuck, man? This chick is crazy.
May I approach the witness? Your
You
Honor?
may. Make sure the state knows what you're doing.
Yes, I'll go back and put it.
All right.
May I have that statement back, please?
Look at the attitude. Doesn't want to give her back the document. Swaying in her chair. Won't look her in the eye. Like, bruh.
I just handed you what's in evidence of states number 17. That's, remember looking at that yesterday and being asked questions about it?
Yeah, but honestly, I'm not really sure exactly what this is.
Well, you answered questions.
Oh, these are my phone. Oh, these are my phone records.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, you want to just take a look at them?
And keep in mind, guys, the prosecution asked for questions a day prior on direct. Now she's getting hit on cross-examination.
Mm-hmm.
You're familiar with that, right?
Familiar with what?
Well, you just said those are your phone records, right? Your phone log, right?
Yeah, I'm realizing that now because I'm seeing numbers that I know. So,
Okay, well, we'll talk about that in a minute.
okay.
All right, and that call log, if you look at the first page, or second page rather, look at the very top. You see where there's some dates?
Yeah.
Okay, and that call log begins on April 8th of 2021, is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, and that's the beginning of that call log, is that right?
I believe so.
Was there anything preceding that page?
No.
Okay, and go to the end of that call log. The last page,
Okay.
and tell me where that call log ends. What's the last date?
Of everything?
The very last entry. What was the date?
4/4/2021. That?
May I approach the?
You may.
Is this not the last page?
She's being difficult on purpose, guys. It's very obvious.
I think you have that out of order.
I think you have it out of order.
It's actually the last page and then up to 4.
Yeah, you guys had it out of order. Yeah, I have it.
You guys have it out of order.
So yes, like I said, the last entry is 4/4/2021.
So the last page starts on April 4th, is that correct? Of
Correct.
2021?
Mm-hmm.
And it goes through what date?
The 8th.
Okay. And you've testified that you spoke with Linda Rudolph, is that correct?
Yes.
And isn't it true that Miss Rudolph's phone number is nowhere in that call log?
Let me take a look for a sec.
Clown world.
You You also testified to the jury that you called Linda Rudolph. Is that correct?
That's the same question
Jenny
you
Coleman,
just asked
excuse
me.
me. Ms. Coleman, you remember that?
Yes, I spoke with both of them. And
Okay, and can you tell us where Ms. Coleman's number is on your call log that you turned into the police?
when I was asked, it's not there.
It's not there. That's all I asked. It's not on there.
Okay.
So did you delete those?
No. When I asked to turn my phone in, I turned my phone in.
So how did these numbers disappear from your call log?
Why don't you go ask the police officers or the detectives?
Your phone. I'm asking you if you deleted the.
I didn't, and I answered your question.
So you didn't delete them?
I didn't delete those phone calls between Tierney, and I didn't delete those phone calls between his mother. You would have to ask law enforcement.
Did you turn a different phone over to the Detective Vanderlyn?
What different phone do I have?
My question to you is, did you turn the phone over that was your phone that you were using on April 6th?
And just so you guys know, they're grilling her on this because she deleted text messages before. So they're going with this angle, right? This attacking the credibility of the witness, which the defense is doing a fantastic job of doing this. They're showing, as I got popcorn all in my fucking beard from laughing at this dumb bimbo, they're showing that she is willing to destroy evidence in a case. So they're attacking her credibility right now.
To Detective Vanderlyn, or did you go out and buy another phone and give her that phone?
You have your evidence on my mixed up. I had that phone prior when I was talking to Travis.
Okay.
So the phone that I turned in, you're asking me a question, I'm answering.
So it was the same phone?
It was the exact same phone.
So can you tell us how they're the items missing from the call log?
That would have to be taken up with law enforcement.
You have no idea.
When I turned my phone in, everything that was in my phone and things that weren't there, I spoke on.
Okay. Now you testified, may I approach?
You may.
You testified yesterday. That
All right, we got the timestamp. Shout out to the homie that pulled that up.
the very next day, you turned your phone over to the detective. You remember that?
I don't know if it was the very next day. It was when I was asked.
Well, according to your testimony yesterday, you said,
Well, the objection is improper impeachment or improper question. So rephrase, please.
didn't you say that you turned your phone over to the detective the next day?
When the detective asked me to turn my phone in, that's when I turned it in. I don't know the exact day.
You may.
I'm showing you what's been marked as defense number 8. Is that 8? 7. Thank you. Defense number 7 for identification purposes. Do you recognize this?
Yep.
What is this?
I had to sign that in order to turn my phone in.
Okay, so this is a consent to search form,
Correct.
and this is your name down here on the lower right.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a yes?
Yes.
Damn, she did a blow up of the consent to search for. Yo, shout out to the defense attorney, bro. Man.
And my signature.
Is that your signature? And can you tell us what date this is?
4/15.
So April 15th of 2021?
Correct.
The incident occurred on April 6th of 2021?
That has no recollection for me. You have to understand that. When they asked me to turn my phone in, that's when I turned my phone in.
Okay, so you actually signed the consent to search on April 15th of 2021. Is that correct?
Correct.
Objection to the admission of the evidence.
Any objection? All right, very well, it's submitted into evidence. Now, you know, in the event that there's a review by the 4th District Court of Appeal in this case, those particular exhibits have to be down to, yeah, okay, you understand that. They're not going to be transported in that format.
Yes, Judge.
All right, thanks.
Just so y'all know, the reason why she did that is because what she's about to do is she's about to attack her with the shit in the phone right now. That's why she's showing that you signed a consent to search form on your phone. Now she about to beat her over the head with the shit that they found on her phone. I hope y'all are ready and got your popcorn. I finished mine, so it kind of sucks for me. But I hope you guys are ready. Like the goddamn video. Well, before I do that, let me go ahead and play this clip that you guys asked for. Okay, this is from Rumble. Okay.
After me.
Oh, here we go.
She loves
Nigga,
seashells, but the seashore. Go
That's
Chris.
not what it is.
Go, Chris.
Go ahead, Chris. You heard the nigga.
No, wait.
She loves seashells by the seashore.
She loves seashells by the seashore. You know,
Chris had to slow that shit down.
nigga.
Oh, no, Chris. Hold on. Okay. One more.
What's up?
How much wood?
No.
Would
Like,
it- no. Let me finish, Chris.
Oh my God, I got hair in my mouth.
Go
This
ahead.
is marvelous.
How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck would chuck wood? Go ahead.
How much wood can a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck chuck? Nigga,
That is hard.
I don't know the saying at all. What the fuck? Like, don't memorize this shit? I mean, like, yo, listen, Fresh.
Oh,
I have to read this shit because I really don't know the saying in general.
Chris,
This is fucking
don't
fantastic.
ever talk to me, nigga.
Nigga, Fresh, really Fresh?
Don't ever talk to me, nigga.
Nigga, all right, Fresh.
All right, we got a show to run. You unprofessional fucks.
Let's go.
I may or may not have been taking that a little bit.
Wait, sorry, Fresh, I was famished.
Oh man. Chris is the bad joke at that trying to save himself. Bro, that shit had me dead. Oh my God, bro. Oh, that was a fucking entertainment, man. Yo. If y'all could see just that's just a fraction of how much these guys talk shit to each other. If y'all saw it like behind the scenes, the shit we be saying to each other, man, it is way worse, bro. We would be canceled off YouTube, bro. Oh Lord. Okay. Let's continue on with this Sheniqua going crazy.
So that was signed by you several days after the incident, right?
Right.
And then you turned your phone in the following day after you signed that, and you sent your friend Paloma to do that, right?
Right.
You didn't turn your phone over to the detective directly. You sent a friend.
Correct.
And the reason you did that was you didn't want to be interviewed by the detective. Isn't that true?
No, I was already previously interviewed by her.
By Detective Ema. We've talked about that.
Exactly.
But the phone was being turned over to the lead detective in the case, Detective Vanderland. Isn't that not correct?
Correct.
And you never went to see Detective Vanderland. You sent your friend instead, right? Right?
My friend turned the phone in.
Yeah, you said yes.
You asked me this already, and I've answered yes. My friend turned the phone in.
Right, and you told the jury yesterday the reason you had your friend do it is because she lived closer
Correct.
to the detective than you did, right?
Correct.
You lived in Delray at the time?
Right.
Detectives in West Palm Beach, right?
Right.
It's about a 20-minute car ride?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a yes?
Yes.
You have a car, right? You had a car back then.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a yes?
Yes.
You couldn't drive 20 minutes to
I know Travis is watching this right now. Like, bruh, he's probably watching this testimony going like, yo, you know what, man? Revenge is sweet. Watching her looking like a fool on the stand.
drop your phone off to the detective?
It wasn't 20 minutes from my house, though.
How many minutes was it?
About 40.
From Delray to West Palm?
She was somewhere further. It was far from my house. It was traffic time. So I just gave it to my friend the night before, and she just turned it in after work.
Okay.
That's all it was.
So it's your testimony that the detective told you that you had to come during a specific time that was traffic time? Is that your testimony?
She didn't say I had to come a specific time. I came when I gave my phone when I was ready to give it to her.
You could have gone anytime. There wasn't a specific time set during traffic time, right?
What's the question?
That's my question. Don't you understand?
No.
Okay. You could have dropped that phone off anytime. The detective didn't say you had to come during a specific time. Is that correct?
I dropped my phone off when she asked me to drop the phone off.
You didn't. Paloma did.
Correct.
You remember there being some
So the defense attorney knows that she has this lady triggered. So the defense attorney is playing on that. Why? Because it's going to show how crazy this chick really is.
discussion yesterday about text messages with Daryl, DJ. Remember that?
Correct.
You remember you said on direct examination, I didn't know anybody went with Keyshawn. to Travis's house. You remember that?
I said that yesterday.
You sure did. Do you remember that?
Tyler, I knew went. That's it.
You said yesterday, I didn't know anyone went with Keyshawn. Do you remember telling the jury that? You were trying to imply, there was a whole line of questioning about this.
Sustain.
You testified yesterday that you didn't learn about all this until you were speaking with DJ. You remember that? That's what you told this jury.
Overruled. Overruled.
Answer the question, please.
I'm confused.
Okay, well, let's try to unconfuse you.
Let's start over.
Because hold on. All right, go ahead. You remember telling the jury yesterday when the state was asking you questions about DJ's text, you guys texting back and forth?
Okay, that's what you're talking about. Yes.
Yeah. And then you told this jury that the first time you heard about all of this and that there were more people that went there besides Keyshawn was when you were talking and communicating with DJ.
But prior to this, you have to remember me, Keyshawn, and Tyler were in a group chat. Remember, you said that out of your own mouth.
You also just testified that there was a FaceTime. You told Detective Ema details about your brothers going there. Don't you remember you just testified about that?
She's chronologically way out of order.
All right.
She's just like chatting right now.
Start over again.
You are.
Bruh. Oh, not a way to conduct yourself in court.
All right, like I don't even understand.
All right, stop, Ms. Jones. All right, next question. Start over again so we can get this cleared up and move on.
Your Honor.
Yes, guys. Yes, this is her in court behaving like this, bro.
Are those? Can I say something?
No, stop.
Okay.
Bruh, even the judge got to tell her, like, no, stop. Like, bro, what the fuck is going on? This is a murder trial. This chick is a witness, the key witness for the prosecution in this fucking murder trial. This bitch out here going crazy. Yo, I told y'all, get your fucking popcorn out. This shit is entertainment. Bro, keep in mind, the defense hears, the jury hears about her beating on him. They see the video. They see how she's behaving. They hear about her breaking a PlayStation, etc. If you're a member of the jury and you hear Travis's testimony that she did all this to him, XYZ, smashed bottles head, broke his PlayStation, broke his phone, beating him up, trying to take a rock and destroy his car, all this other shit. Then you see her behavior right now. Tell me you wouldn't believe Travis. Tell me he's not confirming all the stereotypes of this chick. Bruh.
Go ahead.
You knew well before you spoke to DJ in those text messages that your brother and his friends went over to Travis's house, right?
No.
You said yesterday that you began to understand who came to the Rudolph residence after and you spoke with DJ or during the time you were speaking with DJ. You remember that?
No.
Isn't it true that you texted Keyshawn, Sebastian, and Tyler in a group text at 11:44 p.m. on April 6th? Where are you all at?
Can I see?
I'm just asking you. Do you remember that?
No, I don't recall that.
Okay. Do you remember Tyler sending you a...
Objection. Witness is asked, does she remember? She said she did not. She should be given an
Well, this is a different question now.
Yeah, I'm asking.
All right, go ahead. Overall, overruled. Go ahead.
Isn't it a fact that Tyler sent a text back to you, Keyshawn, and Sebastian at 11:44 on April 6th? We're on our way right now, RN, right now. Do you remember that?
Do you remember that text? Responsive
No.
reply text, excuse me. All right, next question.
Isn't it true that Tyler sent you, Sebastian, and Keyshawn?
Do you remember whether is the proper way to ask that question?
Do you remember whether Tyler sent you, Sebastian, and Keyshawn a group text at 11:44 a.m.? And that text saying, I love you so much, I got you. Do you remember that?
No.
Do you remember a text at 11:44 that you sent in a group text to Sebastian, Tyler, and Keyshawn. Your response was, okay. Do you remember that?
No.
Okay. Do you remember a text at 10:16 that evening, before the other text that I just read, that Tyler sent to you saying, send me his address? Do you remember that?
No.
Do you remember at 10:17 that you sent Tyler Robinson a text that said 550 Teak Drive? Do you remember that?
No.
Oh, Lord. She sent Tyler the Addy. Tyler's the one that showed up without a shirt on.
Okay. Do you remember at 10:21 p.m. on the evening of April 6th, sending Tyler a text where you said, tell Keyshawn, come on? Do you remember that?
No.
At 10:24 p.m. that night, do you remember sending Tyler a text? Okay, you here? Do you remember that?
No.
Okay. And after the shooting took place, which was approximately midnight, do you remember at 12:58 after the shooting that you sent a group text to Keyshawn, Sebastian, and Tyler? Call.
No.
Okay.
Fatality.
Bro.
You knew, well, before you spoke to Daryl DJ, that group of men were together and that they were at Travis's house, did you not?
I knew Keyshawn and Tyler were together. I didn't know Sebastian was there.
Yeah, the one that you called the dreadheaded guy that died on your behalf, right? That dude, right?
You stupid.
And you're not just trying to distance yourself, right?
Distance myself from what?
Well, you didn't want anyone to know that you were communicating with them because you didn't want to get in trouble.
Get in trouble for what?
Well, you could have been in trouble.
Bro, I literally am getting like flashbacks. Like, I feel like I'm running a Fresh and Fit podcast right now. Like, this defense attorney is literally Myron Gaines right now asking the questions, and this fucking chick is acting like a typical Broward County, Palm Beach County 304 that won't answer questions, being annoying as hell. We are literally watching Fresh and Fit After Hours Legal Edition right now.
For setting this whole thing up and setting this in motion. Weren't you concerned?
Setting what up? Your client shot 84 rounds. There was no shots back. What did I set up?
Well,
Yo, are you fucking serious? Set up what? Your client shot 89 shots. Yo, or 84 shots. Are you fucking stupid?
Stupid.
Number one, it was 39. Number two, what are you talking about? Bruh.
You sent somebody to go shoot him, didn't you?
Did he get shot?
You sent somebody to shoot him, did you not?
Did he get shot?
All right, Ms. Jones, you need to answer the questions, not ask them. All right, next question.
Yo, I told y'all this is going to be pure fucking comedy. Bro, this is probably one of the funniest cross-examinations I've ever fucking seen, bro. Fresh and Fit Legal Edition, niggas. That's what's going on right now. This bitch said your client. Bro, I got to rewind that. That shit was too funny.
Did he get shot?
Well, you could have been in trouble for setting this whole thing up and setting this in motion. Weren't you concerned?
Setting what up? Your client shot 84 rounds. There was no shots back. What did I set up?
Stupid.
Well, you sent somebody to go shoot him, didn't you?
Did he get shot?
You sent somebody to shoot him, did you not?
Did he get shot?
All right, Ms. Jones, you
Yo,
Stupid.
Yo, this woman is a nightmare witness, bro. As a guy that has testified, guys, I've testified well over 100 times. Bro, the fact that she's saying this shit under oath in the middle of a first-degree murder trial that's getting national recognition, being live streamed on fucking YouTube and Court TV and everywhere else. The fact that she's acting like this in this situation where the fucking levels are at the highest, the ramifications are at the highest. You're basically in court at the highest level for the worst crime. This bitch is acting like this. Bro, I can't even imagine how this chick behaves when she's not on camera in front of the whole world. This is how she behaves in a murder one trial with the whole world watching. Could y'all imagine how she acts behind closed doors? Oh my God.
I need to answer the questions, not ask them. All right, next question.
Yo, even the judge, you gotta answer the questions, not ask them. Like, bruh,
Stupid.
you fucking dummy. Yo.
Okay. On April 6th at 10:24 p.m. before the shooting, do you remember Tyler calling you?
No.
Do you remember seeing that call on your phone extraction, states number 17?
If I can't see any evidence in front of
I'll
me,
give it to you.
this happened 2 years ago. I don't remember. So you're going to keep receiving I'm not trying to.
You may.
It's okay. She got time today. She gonna give it to you. Don't worry. She gonna re-jog that memory, something that you don't do often. She gonna jog that memory for you. Don't worry. Like the video, ninjas.
All right, and you've provided Ms. Jones with what?
I just provided her with state 17, which is a phone log.
Thank you.
And when she says state 17, guys, she means state exhibit 17. So that's number 17 on the discovery list. So the defense and the prosecution has the same evidence.
Okay, so what was the question?
Do you remember Tyler calling you at 10:24 p.m. on April 6th?
Oh, do you remember or do you not?
I'm looking through the.
Okay, but the question is, do you remember now without looking
Question
through
is, I have
everything?
to look first.
All right, so you don't remember. Is that right?
I have to look to see exactly the time. It shows you more than just somebody calling you.
All right, well, if the lawyers are all right with that, I'm all right with it.
Okay, I don't remember. I'm not even gonna get
Do
into
you
that.
see?
I don't remember.
My question is, do you see?
No.
You don't even know my question. So how?
You stupid.
Yo.
Are you answering no?
Do I see the conversation of Tyler calling me? No.
Not a conversation, a call on your phone log.
No, I don't see it.
Okay. Do you remember at 10:52 Tyler calling you?
No.
Do you know if that's on your call log?
Who?
That call. Do you see a call on your call log?
Yo. Oh my God. I'm listening to this right now. And bro, I'm getting flashbacks. Like, this is literally Fresh and Fit After Hours Legal Edition. Yeah. Now imagine dealing with multiple of these fucking broads at the same time. I know this defense attorney's going crazy. I got PTSD right now, man. I'm just like, whoa! Like, just fucking every time this bitch answers, yes. I'm like, ugh.
Log at 10:52 from Tyler.
No.
Okay. Do you remember Tyler calling you, that you called Tyler at 10:58 p.m. before the shooting?
I speak to them all the time, so I don't remember.
I'm asking you if there's a call on your call log that reflects that.
No, that isn't what you asked her. You asked her if she remembers.
Do you remember?
And I said no.
Okay, and now take a look at that and tell me if you can see a call that you made to Tyler Robinson at 10:58.
I don't even know his number anymore. I don't see. So no, I'm going to say no.
Well, do you see anything in there that reflects Tyler? You had Tyler's name in his phone as what? in your phone? What was he in your phone as? Tell the jury, please.
I don't even see it. I think.
No, how did you have him as your contact? What was his name in your phone?
Didn't you just hear me say I don't see it?
No, I'm asking you how you saved his name in your phone. What was his?
I don't remember. It might have been Tai, but I don't see it here.
You're still in touch with him, right? So you don't know how you put him in your phone?
You have to be specific now. You're using the present tense or the past tense. I can't tell. Ms. Perlette.
Okay. At 10:59, a minute later, on April 6th, do you remember calling Tyler?
No.
Okay. Another call at 10:59 on April 6th. Do you remember calling Tyler?
No.
At 12:20, after the shooting, now April 7th, do you remember calling Tyler?
No.
At 12:23 on April 7th, do you remember calling Tyler?
No.
12:38, do you remember calling Tyler?
No.
1:29 in the morning, do you remember calling Tyler?
No.
1:31 in the morning, do you remember calling Tyler?
No.
Now, with respect to those questions, can you tell me if you, by looking at that document, if you see any of those calls on there that we just discussed?
I don't remember his number at the time, so I can't tell you.
And again, you don't know what you saved it under, right?
At the time, sometimes he's changed numbers. So if he changed his number, I might not have saved it at the time. So no, I can't see his name right now.
So there were some text messages that we already have in evidence between you and Tyler and a third party that have Tyler's name on them.
And here's the thing, bro. She's only asking her these questions because she did call him at those fucking times. She wouldn't be asking her or telling her, did you call him at these specific days and times? And she's saying, now, like, bitch, you fucking did. That's why the lawyer's asking you that. You fucking dummy.
You stupid.
So on April 6th, he was named. So,
Objection improper. Counsel's testimony.
Sustained. Stand up and stretch, folks, but obey the cardinal rules while you're doing that.
All right, so this is what's happening right now. They're doing a sidebar. Here's the prosecutor, here's the defense counsel. What the prosecutor more than likely wants to do is she knows that her defendant is getting beat over the head right now, or excuse me, her witness is getting beat over the head right now, so she needs to get her, off the ropes real quick. That's why they're doing this, okay? So she knows she's getting absolutely demolished by this defense attorney. Yeah, he rubbing his hands like Birdman right now. He knows what time it is. This chick is taking an L. And we got almost 1,800 of y'all watching right now, guys. You guys could be anywhere else in the world, so you're here with us. Thank you very much. Like the video, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Please like the video, guys. Let's get the engagement up. I'm trying to get the channel to grow a bit. As you guys know, I prioritize Fresh and Fit, but I put quite a bit of time into Fed Reacts because this stuff does take a lot of time to research, etc. Shout out to Angie for sending me some of these videos that we're using right now. All right, so they're done with their sidebar. That's prosecutor, defense. She had to go to do a sidebar real quick to save her witness, man. She getting beat up right now by this defense attorney.
So you recall seeing some text messages between yourself, Tyler, and your brother during the course of this trial?
Yes.
Okay. And those phone messages, I believe, were actually from Keyshawn's phone. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Never forget, Keyshawn is her brother.
And do you know what Keyshawn called or had his contact saved for Tyler Robinson?
No.
And you don't remember how you saved Tyler Robinson in your phone, correct?
Because he gets new numbers, so no, I don't remember.
So he gets new numbers?
Yeah, some like normal people. If he changed his number, sometimes I might not save it.
Okay, so since this incident, he's changed his number. Is that your testimony?
That's not my testimony. I said people change numbers and sometimes they don't get resaved. That's my testimony.
So you don't know whether he changed his number or not, correct?
No, I do not.
Okay.
What the fuck? What? Like, what? What? Yo. What the fuck? Clown world, man. Again, this makes her look really bad in front of the jury, though.
That was 8. 7 is the big.
Okay. Showing what's been admitted to evidence as states number 8. Take a look at that, please. I'm just going to remove that.
Stop the cap. Facts. Caps lock. 100%.
Okay.
It starts on April 7th of 2021. Is that correct?
Correct.
And the very last page concludes at April 15th of 2021. Is that correct?
Correct.
Problem. So on April 7th at 6:41, I believe it is. You see that, that entry? It's about a quarter of the way down on the page.
Stand your ground law.
Right. You researched on your cell phone, stand your ground law. Is that correct?
Correct.
Here we go. Now they're about to go into what she was doing on her phone with Google searches after the shooting. Guys, it's going to get even better.
And that was at 6:41 in the morning, right?
Yes, after everything happened.
Right. A couple of hours after you spoke to Detective Ema, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a yes?
Yes.
The same day on 4/7/21, at 6:41 in the morning, you also searched stand your ground law in Florida. Is that correct?
Correct.
On 4/7 at 9:01, you searched death penalty in Florida. Is that correct?
Correct.
On 4/8 of 2021, you searched accessory to murder. Is that correct?
Correct.
Why were you interested in that?
Here we go.
I'm searching on my phone like normal people do when they get into uncomfortable situations.
Well, when you searched up that term, accessory to murder, what did you learn?
I didn't really learn that much.
Okay.
Bombocat!
Yo! I wasn't really looking too hard into it. I never been in a situation like this, so I just was looking,
Well,
literally.
What does that mean, accessory to murder?
I don't know. You're the lawyer. You tell me.
You're the one that said you wanted to go to law school, right?
I'm a realtor.
Do you have a college degree?
No, I have a real estate license.
So
And why?
Yo, this is fucking entertainment. Guys, I've never seen this part of the testimony. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I saw parts of it, but I didn't see it in full like this. I'm watching this for the first time like, y'all, this is fucking craziness, man. Yo, like the fucking video, bro.
Does that matter?
On April 8th of 2021 at 10:59, you searched up self-defense in Florida. Is that correct?
Correct.
And then on April 8th at 10:59, you searched self-defense, correct?
Correct.
And that was only a day after this incident, correct?
Correct.
And then on April 12th at 5:35 p.m., you searched Florida Stand Your Ground. Is that correct?
Correct.
And then on April 13th at 10:39, you searched Mark Shiner, attorney, net worth. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Why were you looking at Mr. Shiner's net worth?
You triggered my trap card!
Because I just knew Travis's financials and I knew he couldn't afford, so I was just curious.
Okay, but what does Mr. Shiner's net worth have to do with Travis affording a lawyer?
Because I heard he hired him, so I was curious. I heard he was hired, so I was curious.
Okay.
I'm allowed to search anything on my phone. It's not illegal.
Okay. On April 13th at 10:51, you searched best prosecuting attorney, Palm. You remember that? Palm Beach.
Okay.
You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a yes?
Yes.
Then you searched on April 13th.
You have to remember now at this point, a lot of these aren't just my searches. People are asking me questions and I'm using my phone to find certain things. The beginning ones, okay, yes, these definitely were me. But
these are other people using your phone now?
They're not using my phone. That we're having conversations and I'm typing it into my phone. It's not just me sitting there typing all this every single day.
You're having discussions with your friends about self-defense in Florida, right?
Not necessarily about self-defense, about the entire situation.
Well, you just said that some of these things weren't necessarily you. Your friends were talking to you and we're
just having an open, when you have an open discussion and you might yourself just type something in your phone. No one's telling me to type anything. No one's forcing me to. And I'm just having open discussions with people and I'm typing it in on my own, on my phone.
I understand you're typing it, but your testimony is that you and your friends or people are having a discussion about self-defense as it relates.
That's not my testimony.
I'm asking if that's what you were doing.
No.
You and your friends having a discussion about self-defense as it relates to Mr. Rudolph's conduct.
No. I didn't think it was self-defense at all from day one.
Then why were you looking it up?
I wanted to know. Is it a crime for me to look at my phone to be knowledgeable?
No, don't ask questions, answer them.
Okay, I was trying to be
Stop it. Get some help.
knowledgeable. That's the answer.
Because it was relevant.
It wasn't relevant.
You just look up stuff that has no relevance or that you're not.
It wasn't relevant? Bro, this girl.
Interested about?
I look up stuff that I'm not knowledgeable about. That's what I look up about.
Okay.
All right, there's not going to be any more argument back and forth. Ask the question and you answer the question.
Okay.
April 13th,
Yo, this is crazy, bro.
2021, you searched JetBlue customer service. Remember that?
Okay.
And then on April 13th of 2021, you searched up pro bono. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a yes?
Yes.
And then the same day you looked up pro bono lawyer. You remember that?
Yes.
What does pro bono lawyer mean?
That was for something completely different. A pro bono lawyer takes you and they take your case
for free.
For free. Yeah. It had nothing to do with, no, I wasn't looking for a lawyer. This is something completely separate that you don't even know about. So that's not relevant to the case right now.
Oh, yeah, sure. Had nothing to do with the case. You looking up a lawyer for free. Bro, this defense lawyer is beating the shit out this chick. This is fantastic. I feel like I watched a Street Fighter, like literally. Yo, this defense lawyer.
Get over here!
Then hitting her with the
Fatality.
and then the
Panic boom! Hadouken! Shoryuken!
fucking crazy.
Happened to be in the same days where you're looking up defense attorney, Mark Shiner net worth, and then you're looking for a free lawyer.
Objection to counsel testifying.
And arguing. Next question, please. Sustain.
You've testified repeatedly that Keyshawn did not have his gun that night, right?
Yes.
And you've testified repeatedly that Travis was the one that had the gun and he's the one that shot Sebastian and Tyler, right?
I didn't testify that. I saw it.
You saw Travis what?
I saw Keyshawn have his gun.
Did you guys see that little smirk she gave? Hold on. She asked a question.
You saw Travis what?
I saw Keyshawn have his gun.
One more time for y'all. This is deception if you ever seen it. And larger for you guys.
You saw Travis what?
That little smirk.
I saw Keyshawn have his gun.
You said Keyshawn did not have his gun, right?
Correct.
Okay. So
Gotcha, bitch!
Isn't it true that your research regarding self-defense would have nothing to do with Keyshawn's conduct since he didn't have a gun? The only one that had a gun, according to you at that time, was Mr. Rudolph.
Are you asking me a question?
Yeah, that's the question.
What's the question?
Isn't it true that the reason you researched self-defense had nothing to do with your brother having a gun? Because you've testified repeatedly he didn't have a gun, right?
Correct. He did not have a gun.
And according to you, it was my client who had the gun and shot, right?
Correct.
And self-defense involves the use of a gun, and you're defending yourself.
Seriously.
Feel free to stand up and stretch, folks.
Take a break, actually.
If you.
Can I take a break, actually? So what does the prosecutor do? Things are getting hot again. What does she do? She calls a sidebar. The prosecutor knows, this chick is beating up my client on the fucking stand right now. Judge, this isn't fair. Come on. She crying. And then look at the she tries to get off the stand, and the Palm Beach County guy tells her, hey, sit back in the fucking
Next
chair,
question.
bitch.
On a new.
So take a seat. Look. Yo, this chick is fucking out of order, bro. Out of order. She tried to get up out of the fucking stand while she's under oath. And the judge had told her, no, not yet. We're not taking a break. And this bitch still tries to get up. Like, no, bitch, you in the hot seat. You got to get this work. You got to get this work.
Subject. All right.
We're not done with you, Sheniqua.
Well, we'll take a restroom break then for
Dominique.
Well, wait a minute. It's almost noon. How much longer have you got?
2 minutes. Not even-
Literally 2 minutes?
Less than 2 minutes.
Okay, go.
Until I'm done to go home.
Well, after redirect if there is any. But we'll take a restroom break after Cross is finished.
They get to go.
Okay.
Go ahead, Ms. Burlett.
You looked up self-defense because after speaking with everybody, you believed that somebody was acting in self-defense, right?
Last time on that one.
Weren't you?
No,
Then why did you look up self-defense?
because I have an iPhone and I can look up anything I want to.
Nigga.
Bruh.
Really? Seriously?
Really, nigga?
You gonna look up self-defense right after your ex-boyfriend shot and killed your brother's friend? And you say, I can look up whatever I want as if it's not relevant?
On direct examination today with Miss Edwards, you said you were asked some questions about web searches, and you said you did some of the searching in case if I need to turn myself in. Do you remember that?
Yes, I do remember saying that.
And what did you mean by that?
I was unaware, unknowledgeable about this entire situation. So I did some research. That's the bottom line of it. Could we please move on from this question?
Because you believed you had some.
No, because she's asking you the questions. She's putting you on cross-examination. You don't dictate how things go. And this is my fucking problem with people, bro. Y'all can see here clearly, fucking clearly, this bitch has zero concept of how the court system works, authority, you're in a subordinate situation. She's asking the questions. You're not. People like this are stupid. They don't understand, okay, that there's levels to this shit for real. Respect the fucking court. Respect the system. You're there as a witness and you're there on cross-examination. The day prior, when you're on direct examination, you were happy to answer the questions. You were happy to say your side of the story. Now you're getting pressed on your story. She's asking you the same fucking questions your prosecutor asked you the day prior, but now you want to say, I don't know. I don't know. Nah. And you guys could see here the gross lack of respect, okay, for the authority in the situation, which is who the defense attorney asking her these questions. When I was an agent, okay, the thing defense attorneys would do is they would come in and they would try to berate you. They try to make you look like shit. They try to get you in your feelings. And that's what this defense attorney is doing a fantastic job of doing right now with this bimbo right here. When the defense attorney would attack me, whatever it may be, you stay calm. You don't get angry. You answer the questions very nice and briefly. You don't ask questions back. Yes, no, etc. You let your prosecutor come in on redirect and clarify anything that might have come off bad. Incredible.
Culpability that you had.
If I believe I had some culpability, I would have came in with a lawyer, a paid one, not a pro bono one. And I would have made sure that I would have never spoke to any law enforcement if I thought anything was going to happen to me. Did I do that? No, I completely, from day one, agreed, turned my phone in. Anything that was asked of
Deleted text messages.
me, I did. So no, you have it incorrect. And that's the last time I'm speaking on that.
So you turned your phone in over a week later after you deleted items from it.
No, when they told me to turn my phone in, my phone was turned in.
And items were deleted from it, right?
And they retrieved them is what I heard.
And
Doesn't change the fact that you deleted them. Don't fucking deflect, fatty.
Fatality.
you were concerned still, though.
Who wouldn't be concerned? This is not a normal situation. Of course I'm going to be concerned.
That's why you said I needed to do this research to see if I had to turn myself in.
I research everything. I research what any little thing I research.
I have no.
I'm a knowledgeable child. I'm sorry.
Really, nigga?
Sorry if you felt like this was inappropriate to research.
All right, thank you very much. Before we take that restroom break, let's find.
Nigga, even the judge is like, yo, what the fuck is going on, bro? Even the judge is like, what? Yo.
And, is there going to be any redirect?
There will be.
All right. Okay, so we will take a restroom break then for 10 minutes. We'll be back at 12:10. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to try to finish with this witness before we take a lunch break, all right? Pardon me. Leave your pads. Remember and obey the 4 cardinal rules. No research, no discussion, open mind, and you won't run.
All right, so we're going to fast forward this bitch a bit. All right. This is the actual live stream from the trial, guys. So it's a bunch of data in here. There's Attorney Shiner right there. That she researched his net worth and shit. Shout out to this deputy right here. W deputy. He's the one that told her to get back in the goddamn seat. Shout out to him. That fucking chick, man. Or was it the other guy? Maybe it was maybe it was a long sleeve guy.
I sent no pictures.
Okay. So now the prosecutor, guys, is about to go on redirect, okay?
I sent no pictures. I know. He's gonna talk to them. Okay, and I want them deleted now.
You told him that and he's gonna do it.
Okay, and I want it done now.
Look at how she's talking to the prosecutor, bro. Yo, this chick has no respect, bro. I don't think they meant for the mic to be on right now, right at that time, and it was still on. So y'all caught a little bit of that craziness. I want to delete it now.
Yes, please, by all means.
Look at this chick, bro. Built like a fridge, and she's wearing all white too. This is hilarious. I think they're gonna probably put her back under oath. Let's see here.
All right, welcome back, everyone. Take your seats.
So now here's the prosecutor.
Shams, did you
back
love
under oath.
Mr. Rudolph? Like really love him?
Yeah.
Okay, so just so you guys know what's going to happen here, the prosecutor's job is to reclaim some of the dignity that was lost by this lady on cross-examination when the defense absolutely demolished her. So the prosecutor is going to try to rebuild some of this character that this woman lost on the last testimony she gave. Let's see what happens. This is a redirect, guys. This is an example of a redirect.
Yes.
Did you want Mr. Rudolph to die?
No.
You want Mr. Rudolph to die?
No. I don't even want him in this position right now, honestly.
Okay.
Stop the cap.
But you sent a text saying, go shoot his shit up.
I assume you love your brother
More than anybody in the world.
and that you loved Sebastian.
Yeah, I did.
But you guys saw earlier in the testimony that she didn't even know who Sebastian was. She referred to him as a dreadhead guy. That dreadhead guy died in your honor, and you can't even say his name. Bruh.
Bombocat.
And
guys, this is why being a simp never works for you. I'm telling y'all, man. Dudes out here dying over chicks that don't even remember their name, bro. L. Sebastian was sent to fucking his maker for simping.
Do.
And that you love Tyler.
Yes.
Sustained.
So I think the question everybody wants to know is that if you loved everybody, did you orchestrate a murder of your boyfriend?
Overruled.
Did you?
No. I didn't expect anybody to get injured that night.
Yet you beat on your boyfriend, you destroyed his property, you slammed the bottle of tequila over his head, but you didn't want anyone to be injured. Come on, man.
I want to talk a little bit about some of the things you were asked about on cross-examination.
Okay, now she's going to go ahead and try to repair her witness's character that was absolutely smashed by the defense.
When you met Travis Rudolph, was he still the NFL star with all the money that he had from that contract?
Sustained.
What was Travis Rudolph's financial state at the time when you two started a romantic relationship?
If you know, do you know?
Yo, shout out to his defense attorney, bro. They're objecting to everything because they don't want her to try to build this woman's character back. She's trying to show she's not a gold digger. She was with him when he didn't have money, blah, blah, blah. So defense is like, nope, speculation. Nope, leading question. Good shit. Yo, W defense, bro. Real talk. They're not letting this bitch get no fucking points back, man.
The answer to that question?
Yes, I know the answer to that question very well.
Answer.
He didn't have money at all. He was financially struggling. He wasn't in the NFL anymore, and he didn't have a job because of COVID, so he was struggling.
Did you become romantically attached with Mr. Rudolph because you were hoping that there would be a payoff at some point?
Rephrase. Sustained.
Objection leading.
Did you ever hope that things would get better?
And just so you guys know, objection typically is when they're violating some type of court procedure and they just say, hey, what the fuck, objection. And then the judge decides if they can continue or overrule or sustain.
Financially.
Overruled.
I can speak. No, it was never the case because I didn't know he was going to the CFL, remember, until later on in the relationship. So I didn't even know that he was going to the CFL until later on. I didn't know his contract. I never asked him, never looked up his contract, anything like that. So no, there was no financial beneficial.
Sustained. Next question.
That's fine.
I ask, why did you love Mr. Rudolph? Was it financial or his person?
Him.
Overruled.
Him.
Why did you love him? Financial or him?
Him. I loved him. I loved him.
Stop the cap.
You were asked about the video camera footage from the Ring camera on the day April 6, 2017, sort of as it got darker and Daryl Rudolph was present. Do you remember that? The Ring video of you actually getting put on.
Yeah. Sorry.
So you referenced.
Oh, now you remember everything all of a sudden.
That there were two separate times that you were put on the ground. Obviously, we watched one.
Correct.
Where did the other one occur?
Same place. Daryl was trying to push him back and get him away. And it happened same place, just a different timing.
And did you do anything to manipulate the recording system so that it didn't capture that?
No, I don't. I thought it was going to all be captured originally because it is a ring light, but I guess it doesn't work that way.
All right. So when you're talking about getting put on the ground by Mr. Rudolph, what exactly physically happened to your person?
So sure, I had cosmetic surgery. I'm not going to sit here and act like I didn't. It's 2023.
Yo. Oh my God. This girl, ridiculous, man. Also, guys, do me a favor. Like the video. We got 1,844 y'all watching right now. Y'all could be anywhere else in the world, but you're here with me, so thank you so much. Like the video, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Let's get up to 100% engagement if we can. And let's reach 2K viewers. Share this video with a friend for more of this hilarious testimony.
My back and my bottom part of my butt like was physically hurt because I was only about like 6 weeks post-op. So I was still healing. They tell you about like 8 weeks.
And just so you guys know, she attacked him first physically. So let's say he did hit her back. He's within his right, bro. Hate to say it, but he's within his right. Is it the best way to go? No. Would I ever personally hit a woman? Of course not. But not everyone is Myron Gaines. Some guys will hit you back. And in this case, he didn't. She slipped, but she's trying to say, oh, no, he slammed me and put me to the ground. Okay. You were beating on him, hitting him in the head, etc. for several times. What do you expect, man?
And I was injured. Like second time he slammed me, I was out of breath from his slam.
So what I want to know, and what I'm sure the jury is interested in, is the mechanics of what actually happened. Where were you held and how were you put to the ground?
Basically up here and like grabbed by one foot and then
just because
and notice, guys, how the prosecutor isn't addressing anything really that the lawyer was challenging her on. She's trying to paint the defendant as a bad guy for potentially hitting her back, allegedly, which we don't even know if that's true. But yeah, so she's more with trying to save face for her witness.
Recording is audio only. I need you to identify the parts of your body.
Okay, so basically it's shoulders and one foot, and then like fell back to the ground. Like he pushed me back to the ground.
So are you saying that he like lifted you off the ground?
I'm not saying it was like up in the air, like above his head or anything like that. No, but he lifted my body off of the ground. My feet were not planted on the ground when I fell down and hit the rock part of his house.
I want to talk to you about some of the things you were asked about your phone records and what time people called you, and you said you didn't remember. What's going on there? Why don't you remember the exact times when people were calling or you called someone?
The way that she was addressing it, I wasn't understanding. If she's asking me, was I calling during the shooting? Yes, I was calling them. Like I was blowing my brother's phones up and things like that because I haven't heard from them. But when I'm on the phone with my friend, I'm just thinking they're with other girls or they're doing something. I'm not thinking there's a shooting at that moment in time. Her chronological order kind of confused me because she's discussing the hospital phone call, then she's discussing the house phone call. There were several different phone calls that were had.
Okay. So just so it's very clear for the jury, did you call your brother Keyshawn after he left the house in Delray?
No.
So you never called him?
He left the house.
So let me just make sure we're understanding.
Yeah.
I'm talking about you get home from coming from Mr. Rudolph's residence.
Okay.
Keyshawn is now leaving your residence in Delray.
Okay.
Did you ever call Keyshawn Jones, your brother, between the time that he left the residence at that moment until whenever else was the next time you saw him?
Yes, I blew their phones up because I didn't hear anything from them.
So you were, when you say blow their phones up, are you talking about multiple calls?
I'm calling multiple times.
Now, earlier in the cross-examination, you were asked why those calls were not on your call log. Do you remember that question?
Yeah.
And during your direct examination, we had discussed that. Do you recall that, about the fact that you use multiple apps to make calls?
Yeah, so that's another thing that I don't think she really understood. You can speak on different FaceTime audio. You can speak on FaceTime. You can speak on tons of other different devices. So that could possibly be a reason why it's not popping up on her phone, her evidence.
So let's make sure everybody understands the call log that.
All right, so that's a good clarification by the prosecutor. I got to give her that. But she's still a stupid witness, because she could have clarified that and said, oh, I might not be here because I called on Instagram or I called on another app. She could have literally done that herself without having a prosecutor having to scramble to save face here. But again, this is a stupid witness, so I'm not surprised.
Was in evidence or is in evidence. What form of calling is that, if you recall?
It's probably going to be regular phone call.
So any calls made on, say, WhatsApp, Instagram, or anything else would not be captured there.
I don't think it would, no, to my knowledge.
Did you delete anything besides the text messages?
No.
So you did not delete calls?
Stop the cap.
No, I didn't delete anything. The only thing I deleted was the shoot his shit up. And I've said that since day one. I haven't deleted anything else.
And then you did not then delete, obviously, web searches either.
No, you guys have the web searches. There's nothing to hide. Like I Googled it. I'm not going to lie about it.
Now, you were asked a lot about web searches and why you chose to make those searches.
Mm-hmm.
Do you recall that?
I'm 23.
No. I'm not getting into your reason at this point. Do you recall being asked those questions?
Yes.
Stupid. Yo.
And is that the kind of person that you are? You're always on your phone Googling something?
I'm just very informative. I like to know what's going on. Just like my brother, I'm extremely intelligent. I like to know what's going on. I like to be aware.
Stop the cap.
Of my surroundings. I like to play chess, not checkers. So
stop the cap.
So I definitely Googled whatever I Googled because I wanted to just be aware of what was going on. I've never been in a situation like this before.
Okay. Are you lying to this jury about anything that you said?
Sustained.
I'm not.
Have you?
Jury, disregard that last statement, please.
See that slick little thing she did? She answered the question even though they told her not to answer it. And then that's why the judge had to say, disregard what that last statement. This fucking conniving ass broad. She knew what she was doing there. Look at her little smirk after. Look at this. Look at this. She looking at it like, yeah, I didn't answer it. Yeah, strike it. Okay.
Next question.
Look, come on. You can fool everybody else, but you can't fool the Fed Reacts gang, baby. You can't. You fucking clown. We see what you did there. Let's replay that shit. Hold on.
Jury, disregard.
I'm not.
You said?
See, so he objects self-serving.
Sustained.
Okay, sustained. So he's like, okay, yep, that's a legit objection. What does she do?
I'm not.
Answers it anyway.
Have you?
Takes a look at the judge.
Jury, disregard that last statement, please. Next question.
And she knows she shouldn't have done that shit. She fucking knows it.
Question.
Gives that little smirk. Bro, this judge should have fucking given her fucking contempt of court for that shit, man. Like she's been purposely sabotaging this trial, making it difficult for the defense, not answering questions directly. She's a fucking liar, bro.
Miss Jones, did you send your brother Keyshawn Jones over to Mr.
Rudolph.
Travis Rudolph's residence to kill him or shoot him?
Absolutely not. And it sounds absurd and it sounds crazy for anyone to ever think that.
You literally gave him the address and said, I'm gonna shoot his shit up. And you told Travis that you're gonna get him killed when you guys were fighting.
When Mr. Jones left the residence, you said earlier in your testimony that you saw his weapon, the firearm that he had purchased in his room. Is that correct?
Correct.
Who did you know was going with Keyshawn to the residence?
Tyler.
That Travis lived at?
Tyler.
So you had spoken to Mr. Robinson, Tyler Robinson.
Correct. Those were the first two people I called after the incident.
Okay. When did you learn that it was other people also present?
when DJ started saying like, oh, that dreadhead nigga, like he's gonna die, da, 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 I put two and two together and I realized he was talking about Sebastian because they're always together. I know that they're always together. So I'm not gonna act oblivious like, oh, they probably wouldn't end up
Yeah, but you act oblivious when the defense asks you about it.
together that night, but he was not called to go over to the residence.
Let me see if I understand this. You knew for sure who was going and then realized who came.
Exactly.
Guys, we got 1.4K likes, but we got 1,800 y'all watching right now, man. Do me a favor, like the video. All right, like the video. Let's get to 1,800 likes. We should be at almost 100% engagement, man. I'm giving y'all a 3-hour plus podcast. We're breaking down testimony in court. Y'all are enjoying the content. So, like the video. Comedy.
Answered yes.
Yes.
Can you explain to the members of the jury what you meant?
Of course. 100%. Yes.
Whether or not you felt guilty about the situation. And
Yes.
You answered yes.
Yes.
Can you explain to the members of the jury what you meant?
Of course. 100%. So basically,
Look at her. She got to take accountability. It's really tough for her to do it. She's trying.
I'm the type of person I'm just gonna say right now, I don't really wear my emotions on my sleeve, but
you beat the shit out of your boyfriend on video. That was clearly emotional, but okay.
it's Keyshawn. Okay.
Overruled. Go ahead. Finish your answer, please.
I'm the type of person who doesn't wear my emotions on my sleeve. So I might come off.
Wait, you don't wear emotions on your sleeve? Didn't she just say she does wear them on her sleeve? Hold on.
Who doesn't wear my emotions on my sleeve.
Okay.
So I might come off kind of cold, or I might come off like the situation hasn't affected me, but it has. Even on Travis's behalf, because I do love him.
Oh, here we go.
Is there an objection?
There's an objection.
What's the objection? The legal objection
The legal objection
is what?
Emotion. Sir, Your Honor, I object. Too much emotion.
What?
I'm not calling.
Overruled. Just finish the answer to the question, if you will, please.
Hey, W defense. At least they tried, baby. At least they tried. Calling for sympathy.
You to tell the jury why you feel guilty.
I feel guilty because this situation should have never ended the way it should. That's why I feel guilty.
Do you feel guilty because you wanted this to happen?
I didn't want this to happen.
One moment to confirm.
Yes, ma'am.
In retrospect, should you have just called the police instead of asking your brother to talk?
Definitely.
Nothing further.
All right. Very well. Thanks. Any reason why Miss?
All right, so they're trying to go ahead and get some of that character back and showing, oh, she's taking accountability. She feels guilty for her actions, blah, blah, blah. That's why the prosecutor asked those lines of questioning.
Jones can't go on about her day? All right. Thank you. Ms. Jones, watch your steps. Stay safe. All right. Now's a good time for a lunch break, ladies and gentlemen. We need to take apparently a little
She
longer
mad as hell, bro.
than I
She bad as
allowed
hell.
for yesterday. There's been a request that we start off at 45 minutes if that's long enough. If it is, raise your hands, please. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so an hour then? Is that good enough? All right, looks like it's virtually unanimous at an hour. So it's 12:25. We'll round it off.
That's her talking with the prosecutor.
To 12:30. So be back, please, at 1:30. Remember and obey the 4 cardinal rules while you're out there. It is conceivable you'll see one of us out there. So duck us, we'll duck you. No research, no discussion. Keep an open mind. You've heard a lot, but not nearly all of it yet. All right, see you at 1:30.
Trying to read her lips to see what they're talking about. She's probably trying to cheer her up because she knows she got beat up on the stand. This woman right here, definitely, and the defense is smart for putting another female on the to question her to make her look stupid. Because if it was a male, you know, oh my God, you're bullying. Blah, 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 blah. So the fact that it was another female, fantastic. Good job by the
All right,
defense.
so let me talk to the lawyers real quickly.
Absolutely destroyed the character, destroyed her character on the stand. So, all right, cool. So now, guys, we're going to get into the reading of the verdict.
Is Travis Rudolph, defendant. Verdict. We, the jury, find as follows. As to count 1, we find the defendant not guilty. As to count 2, we find the defendant not guilty. As to count 3, we find the defendant not guilty. As to count 4, we find the defendant not guilty. So say we all, the 7th day of June, 2023, in West Palm Beach, County, Florida.
Would either side like to have?
Hey, that boy got found innocent, man, not guilty.
Would either side like to have the jury polled? All right, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I, on behalf of everyone who is a participant in this trial, would like to thank you for your time and your consideration. I also wish to advise you of the special privileges enjoyed by jurors. In the absence of a court order, no juror can be required to talk about the discussion that occurred in the jury room.
Travis in the back like,
I'm not fucking leaving. The show goes on. This is my home. They're gonna need a fucking wrecking ball to take me out of here.
Spartans! What is your profession?
Bam.
Our judicial system relies on juries for consideration of difficult cases. We recognize that a jury's deliberation.
Bam. So he was found guilty, guys. And I'll be honest, a big part of it, man, he gave really good testimony, right? Obviously, you could sympathize with him. You could sympathize that story. Then you look at her, get on the stand and absolutely make a fool of herself, right? And boom. I mean, legit case, man. Found innocent. It is what it is. So, yeah. All right, let's read some of these chats. We got DL Saint in the house. Shout out to you. Great content, brother. Remember, people, anything you say could be used you in a court of law. SMH, absolutely can. 326, I got you, brother. Yep, that was for the Chris link clip. W. Myron for the late stream. Leave a like chat. Thank you guys so much. Please like the video. Myron, please look up Megan's first date from Key and Peele. This lady is real life Megan. Okay, take a look at that. My bad, bro. 22720. No worries, my friend. We found it. How much money do I need to have multiple wives like you? Bro, you got to have your money in order to have multiple women be willing to share you. I ain't gonna lie, right? And then obviously, main chicks get certain things that other girls just don't. You know what I mean? Her sass is working against her. She's sus, deceptive as fuck. Absolutely. Justin Akin. I'm just gonna say Akin because I don't want to fuck it up. Retoy. The stupidity on this girl holds no bounds. Absolutely, my friend. Robert Escos. Can't the family of Sebastian, the guy that got killed, file a wrongful death claim against her or something? She set the whole thing in motion. Yeah, but they probably have a better case going after Travis. DGV, Travis need to stop messing with these darker thighed, light-skinned jump-offs. Facts. I mean, Daniel, how is this not contempt? They need to Frank Castle option. Are judges usually involved this much? P.S. I'm dying here. Yeah, bro, it's wild. But she is a witness in the case for the prosecution, so no, they can't necessarily Frank Castle her. I can smell her through this recording. Brings back nightmares. This guy, DGV. Danny the Demon, $2. Appreciate that. Slippery Beats. She going to be charged? Honestly, bro, she lied a few times on the stand, but I doubt that she's going to be charged because obviously she was a state witness, which means since she's a state witness, they're not going to charge her. Okay. But yeah, guys, I really enjoyed tonight's show. It was a lot of fun. I figured you guys would have a field day with with that case and her stupid ass testimony. JR Troy, she about to Google what happens when I look stupid in court. Yo, shout out to Troy, man. Hilarious, man. FNF Dallas, stand up, man. Danny the Demon. So now she just gets to walk away untouched. Yeah, bro. She does. She does. It's crazy, right? Because she orchestrated the whole thing, to be honest. But it is what it is, my friends. It is what it is. But yeah, guys, Like the video, man. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'm going to have detailed timestamps in here. We had it all. Going down memory lane with Myron Gaines, breaking down testimony, talking about self-defense, stand your ground, castle doctrine. This pod had it all. So really hope you guys enjoyed that one, man. Tomorrow we're going to have Brandon Carter on the show for Money Monday, 7 p.m. as you guys know. Wednesday, we'll probably have a Womanizer Wednesday for y'all. I got some things in the works for a special guest coming in July. If we get, let's see here, if we hit 1,700 likes, I'll tell y'all who we got coming. I need you guys get us to 1,700 likes, and I'll go ahead and tell you guys the special guest that we got coming in July. It's going to be a big one, really big one. So like the video. If not, then I'm just going to end the stream and prepare for tomorrow's show with our boy Brandon Carter. Let's see here. We got 1,700 y'all watching. So when we get to 100% engagement, if we get to 100% engagement, I'll announce the special guest that we have planned for for July. And a couple of other special guests that I got planned as well. I'll give y'all the sauce. But I need 1,700 likes, and I will give it to y'all. Let's see what happens here. Let's see if we get to that magical number. Let's see. Oh, you guys are close. Only 40 likes away. And we will hit that 1,700, and I'll let y'all know. Let's see. Where are we at? 16666. Oh, I see what you guys are doing. Evilness here. We got 16666 of y'all watching right now. Like the video. I'll give it another 30 seconds or so. Oh, another 50 likes or so. Sorry, I miscounted. 40 or 50 likes. And we will give the special guest. If not, then I'll just end the stream. No biggie. Let's see here. Man, we got a lot of hater watchers over here, man. Holy. People don't want to like the video. Boy, I never understood that. Let's see here. Are we at the magic number? Oh, shit. We hit 1.7. All right. Okay. So this week, this is what we got planned. I'm hoping we got Brandon Carter, obviously, tomorrow. Wednesday, I'm going to try to get Zerka and McQueen on for y'all to give you guys some entertainment. Thursday, I'm shooting for Scott Ritter. Come on, as you guys know, fantastic geopolitical commentator, especially when it comes to Russia-Ukraine war. High IQ conversation going to be there. Then on Friday, we're going to have Ryan Dawson to cover 9/11 Part 3. And then on July 7th, we're going to have live in studio Nick Fuentes. Welcome to Fresh and Fit, guys, where we are not scared. All right. Everybody else can be terrified and everything else like that. But there is no denying that Nick Fuentes is a very smart individual. A lot of his points are pretty much rooted in facts that people typically don't want to talk about. And, you know, with that said, I'm happy to have people of different viewpoints. Dr. Umar Johnson want to come on? Sure. Nick Fuentes want to come on? Sure. Y'all want to see a debate? We can host it. I'm not, I'm not against having people on that have differing views. You know what I mean? So if Nick Fuentes wants to come on, cool. I agree with a lot of stuff he says. Do I agree with everything? No, I don't think you should agree with anything, with everything that anyone says, right? You obviously have to be able to have your own viewpoints and this stuff, but a lot of things he says are true and people just don't like it. The truth is definitely a problem in 2023. So Dr. Umar want to come on? Sure. Nick Fuentes want to come on? We going to make it happen. And Tommy Sotomayor, he's coming back. Yep. So I'm happy to have it. You know what I mean? We had we've had guests that are controversial. We've had guests from different walks of life. I think that's very important, right? Obviously, we bring a diverse panel of guests, some guests that are canceled that people are scared to platform. Hell, I had David Rubin on, right? And he's like anti-Nick all the way. Like him and Nick are completely opposite. But I like a lot of his takes on things as well. I agree with him on a lot of stuff. Do I agree with him on everything? No, but I think it's very important to be able to have a podcast where it's not necessarily an echo chamber and you can bring people on to have differing viewpoints. Destiny, Nick Fuentes, Zerka, obviously Dave Rubin. I've had Tommy Sotomayor. I've had a bunch of controversial people on, Rollo Tomasi, all this stuff. So I think it's great to have people of differing viewpoints. And if Dr. Umar Johnson wants to come on and have a discussion, I'd be happy to have that with him as well. You know what I mean? So hell, I'll even set up a debate if he wants. So whether it's with me or with Nick Fuentes, whatever it may be, with Tommy Sotomayor, hey, we could do it, man. We could definitely do it. I think these types of tough discussions are important to have. And to be honest, Fresh&Fit is the podcast that will platform people that a lot of other podcasters are terrified to platform or will never platform because they're scared. We're not. So July 7th, Nick Fuentes, let's fucking get it, baby. And we're going to have him on for after hours. So guys, don't forget to like the video on your way out. Subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. Fresh&Fit tomorrow, 7 p.m. with Brandon Carter, Scott Ritter. We're going to get Zerka and McQueen in that bitch as well. Ryan Dawson. It's going to be lit. Love y'all. Like the video. Peace.
I'm a special agent with Homeland Security Investigations, okay, guys? HSI.
This is what Fed Reacts covers.
Defendant Jeffrey Williams, an associate of YSL, did commit the felony. So here's what 6ix9ine actually got. Racketeer conspiracy. This attack shifted the whole U.S. government. This guy got arrested, espionage, okay, trading secrets with the Russian John Wayne Gacy, a.k.a. the Killer Clown, okay, one of the most prolific serial killers of all time, killed 33 people. Zodiac Killer is a pseudonym of an unidentified serial killer who operated in Northern California. All these serial killers, guys, they really get off on getting attention from the media. Many years, Jeffrey Epstein sexually exploited and abused dozens of minor girls.